is there one of them that you have watched more of during this tournament run, or that has been a particular favourite?
Of the maps, I've seen Haboob several times, and Lombardia has also come up. Definitely a fan of Lombardia. I have not seen Amazon Tunnel, and uh, there's a few others that I haven't really seen myself. But do you have a? Is it on the Twitch right now? The it is, eh? Okay,
Yes.
yes, it is. Okay,
Yes, it's on.
perfect. Okay, I see. There we go. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, so I do see a couple of new ones for me here. I have not seen a game on African Clearing or on Graupel, but Haboob, Chaos Pit, Hideout, I think those have been. So Pink Potato is really going for the familiar maps there on my end. And then the other side, Team Combi kind of going for some maps I have not seen myself. Um, but I have a couple quick thoughts on it. But what do you think so far from these map selections?
Very, I mean, other than Hideout, with very open. These are clearly teams just at a glance who favour early aggression, who don't necessarily want to try and drag this out too late. These are all maps that maybe African Clearing less so, because you tend to gravitate to the sides, and the distance tends to mean that it goes like late Castle Age as a sort of minimum. But all of these seem kind of aggressive, even Graupol. I'm I'm into it. I'm definitely into it. Sad we don't get to see Hamburger in the final. That's a personal favourite. But yeah, overall, good starting map draft.
Sure. Yeah, I had a similar thought there. Certainly very aggressive maps. Sorry, now I closed it by accident. But not seeing really maps that focus on the aggressive team. So it's really going to come down to which team can outplay the other in that really early phase. Um, okay, I found it. I was just going to mention just a quick history on these two teams. So the Pink Potatoes and Team Combi have met before in this tournament. And so this is actually a rematch, as you know, could be expected at the semifinal. And it's actually Team Combi that had a bit of a smoother run. They were top of their group. They had 5 wins, only one loss. And then they've really more or less swept it to this point. They did have a tough quarterfinal, um, but they've had a pretty smooth run. Or sorry, that I got it the other way around. Pink Potatoes had a set that went to 5 games at the quarterfinals, but they managed to persevere and win and make it to the semis. Combi team, top of the group, and they had a 3-0 set at the quarterfinals. So you could say the Combi are the favorites, but you know anything can happen. And the one team that Combi lost to is the team that is a team that Pink Potatoes beat. So you can see that on a different day, different things can happen. And Pink Potatoes, they had really strong performances later on in their group. So they seem to be on the up and up. So you know anything can happen today. So I'm really keen to see this rematch.
Yeah, well, the thing is, certainly with Pink Potatoes, is that it's got MT in. And MT is a tournament addict. He's somebody. If there's a tournament going, there's a good chance that MT is involved in it somehow, some way. This is somebody who is really comfortable in tournament settings, in drafts. So, I think that's a very useful thing for the Pink Potatoes. His teams are always called the Pink Potatoes, by the way. They are never not called Pink Potatoes. Uh,
Yeah,
much to this is somebody who's irritation. Really comfortable.
right. Yeah, no, I recognized the name right away. It's what I mentioned it is that I actually had organized a tournament 2 years ago, and they were in that tournament as well, and they were called Pink Potatoes, and so I'm really it's really fun to see them again, and here in the semifinal. So we'll see if they can how it turns out. But yeah, wish them lots of luck, and yeah, interesting draft picks so far. I'm kind of trying to see a pattern. Any initial reactions to the Pink Potatoes? Why don't we start with them, I guess?
See, I'm not super familiar with the newer civs like the new Chinese civs like Catans and Jurchens and Wu and Wei and Shu. I have started to cast more of their games, but I have literally never played a multiplayer game as any of the new Chinese civs. So I'm not really familiar with their game, other than I know Catans have a unique unit swordsman, and I happen to be an avid swords enjoyer. I don't think people necessarily play Catans that way, but I think they're wrong for that, because swords should be the only unit you make if they're an option. Same for the Dravidians. So, but they should know who their caster is. They know how to appeal to the crowd.
That's right.
So far, it's actually a very manoeuvrable. If I'm being really honest, Pink Potato is a very, very manoeuvrable civs. Catans, definitely that early cav focus. Mongols, early cav focus. Magyars, early cav focus. Khmer, you can definitely do much the same. So we've got more of a leaning, let's say, Pink Potato's way, unlike the Santo Enmascarado team, our Combi team, which seem to have, I mean, archers, possibly archers. So, yeah, a little more balanced in their selection.
Right. Yeah, all great observations. I was going to add that I think the Khitans also fit into the kind of cavalry focus on Pink Potatoes, because they have the pasture, which in general it got nerfed, but in general it's known for just giving a lot of food. It got nerfed because it was just too good, just gave too much food. But that helps, cavalry. They don't have the Nightline, but they have otherwise a unique upgrade called Ordo Cavalry, where the cavalry regenerates HP in combat. So even though they're infantry and cavalry, they are also a cavalry set. So that fits into the pattern of the other sets there. Yeah. But yeah, noticing the kind of siege civ there. Koreans, always a solid pick. Huns, I got a personal history with them. You actually cast the game in the tournament I was in when the Huns had such a role in Regicide, but we're not playing Regicide, so that's fine. Interesting picks. I think both teams have some flexibility, but
it's a vibe. Georgians as well. I've been mainly casting deathmatch for the past while.
Right.
I'm very much into my deathmatch at the moment. And the civs in deathmatch are not the same as the civs in RM.
Right.
That post immediate play means that there are certain civs in deathmatch that are just absurdly strong.
Right.
Mongols possibly on that list. Persians definitely on that list. But like Portuguese and Malay, not so much. Dravidians, not so much. Magyars still are. Lithuanians still up there. Huns obviously up there, because that fast production, no need for houses. You just full focus on getting your buildings down. Goths can be really hard to deal with if you're new. Slavs, super hard to deal with. Koreans, since they're changed to having the rocket cart instead of the siege onager, is a huge shift for them. Koreans were one of the best deathmatch civs in the game because they had no minimum distance on their siege onagers.
Right.
Which meant that if you had a group of siege onagers, when enemy got close, you could still just flatten them and lose very few of your own instead of like friendly fire doing lots of damage. So Koreans were so good, and then that change has kind of nerfed them. So I'm loving their draft from the point of a deathmatch set. But I will say, this is not deathmatch. This is full regular RM with the most standard rules on some of the most standard maps that I've had in a tournament in a very long time. And I think that's been quite pleasant, actually, for this tournament. I did a little bit of mild, and I mean mild, advice for Sansol and Hypnos when they were setting this up, and have done a little bit of like helping along with some admin decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they've run a really lovely tournament, and I think it's been quite successful in all of the different groups so far. So really happy that we are coming to the end of it, and that it's been a right roaring success, and a right roaring success of a draft as well. What's your vibes?
Yeah, no, I can only agree with that. And yeah, to the folks who've just joined our the Twitch, welcome. And yeah, we had last weekend we had the stellar finals, which was an absolute it was just a lot of fun to watch. We had these Smilo team take the crown.
Again, again.
Oh, again. All right, they've got
Again.
they're just
You know, I can say it now that because it's over. I rigged the groups. I fully rigged the groups to make sure that Team Smiley and Team Sato had the hardest possible time because I was tired. I was tired of them winning. And they still crushed it. There was Smiley saying early on, "Oh, this is so hard. I've got no confidence," and then they still, as a combo, absolutely crush it. You can see the amount of practice that they put in together. It was ridiculous. I love them as a team. I think that Smiley's improvement playing with Sato is obvious. I mean, I guess when you're playing with one of the best players in the world, you're going to get better.
Yeah, it was
Who would have thought?
Real pleasure to like watch them play, and that's what they said in the interview after. They they just explained how they got to know their game style like throughout the tournament, and then they got stronger and stronger. Their one regret they mentioned was they really wanted to have a game versus the team from Freakin' Andy. We'll see if that's going to be a show match, maybe at some point in the future. So they were really regretting that. They're like, yeah, we they didn't actually say this, but basically they beat everyone, but they didn't have a chance to to beat freaking Andy's team. They didn't say it like that. They were just like, oh, we wanted to have a game with them, but because they were in the other group, they didn't meet them in the tournament. So, but yeah, no, it was a really fun match, and especially game 2. Really enjoyed that one. And of course, this is a best-of-5, folks. So we will have at least 3 games, and possibly more. Yeah, game 2. It seems like it's always the chance for the team that's down to kind of even the score. It was a great performance from both teams. It was just awesome. And then before that, we had the Astral final, which went to all 5, which was really great.
That's what you want.
Yeah,
that's what you need from a final.
That was also an early stream, even earlier than this. For me, it was like 7 or 6 a.m. Local time for me. So I was like, oh, okay, that's a bit rough.
No,
too much. I'm dedication, but sleep. But anyway,
it's illegal.
That's right.
Somebody make it stop. That's
Somebody
not okay.
Make it stop. Yeah, there you go. But no, they had a great stream. It was, I think, R2 and Hypnos who did it, and it was a great stream. So check that out, folks. If anyone who wants to go back, I won't say who won, but yeah, it was a great set. So okay, is that the end of the Civ picks, or?
It is the end of the Civ picks. That is the Civ draft done. They are currently debating amongst themselves which server is best. I thought by starting late that I would be able to cut out most of the waiting time. Alas, no. We're half an hour past the scheduled start time. I'm still waiting. Name a more iconic live Age of Empires casting experience.
It's okay. Well, yeah.
When you play, are you a pocket player, flank player, 1v1s? Do you go cav? Are you archers? What's your play style?
Well,
as I've got you here.
Full disclosure, yeah, like I'm I'm kind of like the playing with folks who are so I'm usually pocket, to answer the question. Usually cavalry pocket. So just from that, I'm kind of like sympathies for pink potatoes here. I see more the cavalry leaning, but yeah, it's about the coordination, the team, and if you have 2 players that coordinate, who fight those battles together and not separately, makes all the difference in the world. So so that's my style, usually pocket, and lifelong fan of the game, and haven't been streaming for as long as you, but definitely have been enjoying this tournament as we were discussing. So what about you, though? Do you usually play flank or archer or cavalry siege? Tell us.
I have for the past 4 years, I'd say. I picked up the sword. I learnt the way of the sword,
Nice.
And I haven't done anything else since. I also no longer touch ladder. I don't even bother. I only play tournament games, and I only use infantry civs.
Respect. What did you think then of the buff that they got? Was it enough? Or was it just?
It was the worst thing that ever happened to me, because before that nobody took my gameplay seriously. I remember training for a tournament set, and I went full Malian longswords, which is sort of my like staple play. It's still my staple play to this day. And during the game, he was like, "This is stupid. Don't do this. It's never going to work." And then I crushed him, and it made me feel great.
Yeah.
But as soon as they got their buffs, more people started using infantry, and so now when they see me, everybody already knows I'm going infantry anyway in tournament sets. For any of the tournaments that I play, so the surprise is gone, which turns out it's pretty easy to counter if you know it's coming.
Right. Yeah. There was an interesting video recently from Sito, who was in the tournament. He was talking about how some of the changes to the game, and how sometimes it becomes a bit too formulaic. So there's certain civs that have you're almost forced to do that one build, and he was talking about how to give teams more options. So it's interesting how it's the last thing people would expect would be infantry, and so that's what you would show up with. But I hope the way of the sword continues for you. I appreciate that. I salute it. And among my friends, we often we grew up with Vikings and the Teutons, and we always loved those infantry civs. So
the Capey boys.
Yeah, that's right.
The Capey boys.
That's great. Okay, so I see the game here. They said they're okay. So they've picked their region, and I expect game 1 will be starting shortly.
In about 5 minutes.
Okay.
In about 5 minutes. There'll be a 5-minute spec delay.
Right.
I'm assuming. I hope that we'll at least have a lobby soon that I can see.
Right. I'm just kind of refreshing my spectate to see if I can, once I see the game going live, I guess they'll call it Pangea. Oops.
Yeah, I've got the lobby code, but I always find it. I much prefer being able to find it on spectator dashboard.
Right. Old school is always better. So this is the last semi-final, and then the winner will play up against, if I can catch it, the team Shashari, who have already advanced to the final. And so it's really it's all about figuring out who will be the other contender for the finals. And so the stakes are on. We have a prize pool, I guess, of 400 euros. So
split between all of the divisions.
That's right.
So I can't remember what it ended up being as an actual split. I've argued against prize pools that like my entire existence.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, certainly for community tournaments.
Right.
It always runs the risk of 400 euros in one country is worth a lot more than 400 euros in another. Okay. And so you, as a very regular tournament organizer over the years, you run the risk of having the integrity of your tournament sort of spoiled by people who, certainly if you've got restrictions, like to try and balance out divisions, if somebody can get into that middle division and absolutely stomp it and then just guarantee themselves 100 euros, which for some countries is like half a month's wage.
Right. I see what you're saying. That is... Yeah.
You can really, it's very, very hard, and it means that you have to do an awful lot of adminning. And if you've got the team for that, if you've got the ability to put the restrictions in place, and you've got enough admins to like check people and make sure that everybody has enough games and has enough like unknown players, and that the integrity is stable, then yeah, sure, absolutely fine. But for community tournaments, that's really, really hard. I think one of the things that's been quite nice on Hermetica tournaments is Hermetica is definitely the exact kind of community where that kind of exploitation might happen. But I've been keeping an eye on the tournaments that have been running here and helped with a few of them, and I have never seen that kind of thing pop up. There's been people who have been maybe outside of the sign-up regs, but like they were clearly outside of the sign-up regs when they signed up. And like exceptions have been made, they've been known players, and every single time they've not won. Like, so
Right.
yeah, I think it's always ended up being quite well ran in the end.
Yeah. No, those are all great observations. I appreciate you mentioning that. And I have seen at least one tournament where, sometimes there was a kind of an incentive to there were there can be, I guess you could say, like, accusations of a new account that was created that's actually from a higher ELO, what do you call that, smurfing, and so yeah, that can definitely kind of muddy the waters a bit, and so appreciate. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. So maybe just pure tournament, no prize pool, just the glory of winning. maybe that can be a setup for some tournaments to kind of take that out as a factor at all.
You don't end up on Liquipedia if you do that, but honestly, Liquipedia is only a record of tournaments. It is not a place to host them. So, like,
right.
I don't really mind if my tournaments go on Liquipedia or not.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah, so as you were mentioning, it is a community, it is hosted by the community, and so it's one of the things that makes Hermetica so special. So it's a great place. So it's
fully global.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's one of the really special parts of Hermetica. Over most of the Discords that I'm a part of are quite Eurocentric.
Okay.
I'm a contributor for the GB Discord, which is where the UK players are based, and where we organise UK events and that kind of stuff.
Right.
So, hey, if I wasn't attending Red Bull this year myself, I'd probably be organising something in another part of the UK for people to come to, as I have done in previous years for
That's
it.
right.
But I'm going to go to it myself, so saved from that one.
So I see I see the game is starting. Sorry, finish your thought. What were you saying?
That it's really nice to have a community that is fully global, instead of it being just effectively one demographic or one country. Not that GB Discord is one country with full of Australians for some reason. Well, who knew?
Right.
Didn't know we were letting these criminals in, but there we are. They left for a reason.
Fair enough. No, I hear you, and I agree, and you, especially during the interviews when we talk with the players, I will see if we can do it today or not. But it's always fun to figure out who you're actually playing against. I remember the tournament I participated in, we talked to them after we realized they're Australians. Another time it was Dutch folks, so really global, different parts of the world. So definitely an amazing thing with the Hermetica Discord and channel. So just a quick mention that I think someone in the comments mentioned Hermetica of all folks. That 5 hours on Lombardia. So apparently Lombardia has been a favorite in this tournament. I'm actually blanking if that was one of the maps selected this time. I admit I was watching and then I got distracted. It's early here. Coffee,
No. We are Hideout, Chaos Pit, Haboob, Atacama, African Clearing, and Growlpole.
Right.
With a Nomad, what should be a Nomad start.
Excellent.
And it is a Nomad start. And we are in to the game. And I did open Capture Age already. Well done, me. Oh. Yeah, no Lombardia.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
Well, into the game we go. I don't know if you're in. I certainly am. It is a Nomad start. We have the Malay for PittyGOD. MTE, who's throwing down his TC in unfortunately one of the shitter places possible. That's crap, playing as the Lithuanians. TC for Ux the Lord Daniel, Combi team as they are, playing as the Vietnamese. A solid civ. I love Vietnamese for Nomad because you know where your opponents are. Persians, a classic, strong Nomad civ for Enmascarado. This one's gonna be a tough one if I have to do anything slightly Spanish. Not a skill set I have.
Yeah, so I definitely agree with you that the team Combi seems to have picked the better spots here on the left side of the continent or the island, but it's they're pretty lucky, both teams here, right? They've kind of taken they're not on the same side. I don't know how often this happens. So often on Nomad, it's just pure chaos, more chaos than chaos pit. The mixed up starting positions, but they're team Pink Potatoes on the right side of the map, and a nice division there. So we'll have to see how this plays out. It might actually go into Castle. I don't know if that little picture will bite me later, but I mean they definitely have some space here, so we'll have to kind of keep an eye. Which civ do you prefer the most out of all four? I mean, I guess melee, right? And that would be Pink Potatoes.
Persians. It's the Persians. Persians
Really?
are such a solid Nomad civ. It used to be all about the Persians and the Malians. They really had it down. Being able to get early fish out before anybody else is just so powerful.
Right.
But which has happened again this time. There we go. First ship out already for the Persians, which means that they have a much stabler Dark Age. They're less reliant on trying to grab early food compared to others. You'll see that idle time very likely to kind of shoot up pretty early on for the others who are not able to get out fish quite as fast. Though, leaning onto my positions, I prefer the civs of Combi.
Okay.
I also prefer the position of Combi. I don't love when people end up with a TC on the water.
Yeah.
Especially if they are up against the Vietnamese, who know that the opponent's TC is on the water.
Right.
So this TC can be pressured very, very early.
Right. I mean, that's within range of galleys, right? I mean, that's going to be... That could get really tough. I hear you, yeah. And especially knowing the location with Vietnamese, I mean, that's just a pile-up. I always like Italians on Nomad, but I'm not sure if that's just the cheap fishing boats. So we'll see. What does the Persian play usually? Is it kind of the early castle land, or is it just the economy bonus?
It's mainly economy. You've also got, I think, Persians or something like, is it faster working TC? It's some nonsense like that.
Right.
No, but it's the wooden food start really, really helpful. So you get a solid basis for your start for Persians, and then obviously you've got Persian TC. What?
Right.
So somebody ends up next to you,
Right.
crush them.
That's right.
Crush them with a better TC.
Got it. Tom, I just have to check my audio for a quick minute. Do you mind just taking her away, and I'll be back in just 30 seconds?
Yeah, don't you worry. You take your time. It's a Nomad start, so nothing too crazy is going to go on.
All right.
Certainly at the start of this game. Some long pulls coming in. Ooh, look at Daniel. Look at him go. He's got the stop, drop, and distract the boar techniques down that you sort of see from our higher rated players. But I guess everybody in this lobby is, for all intensive purposes, pretty high rated compared to us scrubbers down here in the lower levels. Everybody here should be 1500 to 1700, I think. Right? Oh yeah, I've got the scores right here. I was right. How nice is that? Look at me using my eyes.
Right.
So lowest being MT Explore, who should have some of the most tournament experience. So I don't know how much that changes. PittyGOD, though, who I thought would have the most access to food, has the most idle time, significant, coming up to a minute now. Has pulled in the boar, and he's killed a chicken, and he's not even taken the food from that chicken. Poor, sad, dead chicken. Brutal. Brutal. Somebody, come get your man.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to say
it. Just to
hotkeyed the chicken. I didn't want to hotkey the chicken. What if I hotkeyed the chicken?
Yeah.
I don't need to check in on that. Look at that, so many fish out for MT. Really, really good fish boom there. You can see how that's crazy. Shouldn't be so far ahead of the Persians at all. But this is a lovely start. We're way further behind Enmascarado and Click Up. And second dock will be on the way down, and galleys should be out. Do we? And we even know where that dock is.
I was gonna say that. Look at I mean, it's great to have such a great economy boom from MT Explorer, but the dock is so close to red. And I'm just checking here the vision. So he knows. He hasn't seen it. He has not seen it yet, as far as I can tell. Has he?
He sees the house.
He sees the house.
Because you see the house,
right.
You're pretty sure that that's where a starting fill was, and that's normally where a dock would be. So if he's got the experience, which I'm sure somebody at kind of 1500 who has played these kind of games before,
right.
he should know just off the map where that starting dock is.
Right.
Barracks on the way down for MT. Feudalage not too far behind, but it doesn't look like we're going to focus too much on water. I guess if we're doing barracks, I guess we're going for a stable opening of some kinds, and I guess we should have the food for it, right?
The Persians, though, 3 docks and sending the first galleys to MT Explorer. So much for the economy boom. Yeah. I think these fish are going to have to run for it.
Do you think they've got enough value? Because I think the fish have probably allowed MT to just fast castle this.
Oh, I see. That's what you're saying. Okay.
So he pulls the fish away. That they're not really going to be able to escape properly. Stable comes down, blacksmith, and we should be pretty much straight up to castle. So the fish have done good work there, and he's got exactly the right res. So as soon as this blacksmith finishes, we should be on our way up.
Right. They serve their
really
purpose.
Nice.
Seeing some walls going up there from Team Combi. So even if MT Explorer is in early in castle early, because of the location of the starting town centers, they may have time to wall themselves off. I mean, Team Combi here from any kind of early castle aggression, but I could be wrong. What do you think?
I like walling. They are big team walls.
Yep.
So that is always brave.
Yeah.
Because you could be facing some aggression, though it feels very unlikely because of the distance.
Right.
The only person who could have done is MT, and I think they can see by the score what he's gone for, and the fact that they didn't face any defense from MT on the water at all. Right. So I think they've got to be aware of the fast castle.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting.
Daniel's up as well, so
okay.
We're fast castle, and then we're going for an early castle ourselves. I wonder if that's for a castle drop, or are we going to go defensive?
We might see a bit
heavy
of
on stone.
Oh, sorry. We might see a bit of a naval confrontation here on the left. It looks like blue tried to sneak in some fires, but red caught it, and interestingly didn't go overboard with the naval presence. Which is sometimes what happens in Feudal Age if you've won the water going overboard. So looks like Blue's sneak here did not succeed.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know if I mean, we made the fires to be a bit defensive, which is nice. But if you're trying to raid fish, fires not normally the play.
Right.
Considering 4 galleys, you're more likely to be able to to snipe fishing ships and run away. Fires tend to be that little bit slower. They don't do enough damage to the fishing ships fast. So, yeah, vibes. Though, the fact that the Vil wasn't picked off, Knights will come out from MT, and the walls haven't finished. That's 3 dead Vils before Red hits Castle.
Right.
Really nice.
Was wondering about that early aggression. So he did manage it. Early Castle aggression, caught Red stuck in the feudal, having gone overboard on the water. So I was wrong. I said he did go overboard with the water, but I guess he did. I was about to say that I don't know if I like Blue having built all those fire ships. I mean, they're all doomed, right? So maybe it's just to kind of maybe they serve their purpose too, though, to distract Team Combi.
It's kept Team Combi's navy at Team Combi's base with only the investment of 3 fires, and that's keeping that's 5 galleys also in place. And just by running them, it's going to take way longer. So Castle Age will be in for PittyGOD. The fish is still working, unlike the fish of Daniel, which were forced to run away a little bit.
Right.
Like I think this is decent value, and still the Knights are putting a lot of pressure onto Red, having to go full barrack defense.
That's right. These 2 Knights alone, 5 kills so far, and we see Team Pink Potatoes actually have the Vil lead. I mean, just a small one, but those 5 Vils make the difference right now with the Vil lead. See Daniel dropping a castle here. Nice quick walls there. So a little bit of panic on the Team Combi, but we see the spears came out. Up. So
it goes up comfy. But one of the things that I was a little concerned of is that the uptime for if PittyGOD was going to be further behind Daniel. What if Daniel was going forward with that castle? Knows where the TC was. If that castle had been on the hill by the gold, then that TC is rendered useless, and PittyGOD could have been completely removed from the game. So forcing a defensive castle is, again, the amount of value that we've managed to get from a relatively low number of Knights from MT is... Until he kills it with his own mangonel.
Oh, no. I think that's right on. And actually, interestingly, MT Explorer's fishing again. He's fishing again from that dock that got chased off. Didn't even lose the dock. So not only did they avoid the castle drop on Pity, he's fishing again. Which is, I mean, I don't know if that's wise, but it shows that this night play, the early castle, really is paying dividends right now.
Oh, and with the fire galley upgrade, honestly, the amount of pressure that they're putting on them is really, really tidy. Huggy is right, though. The lack of food for MT is an issue, but he's got 16 on food now. He's farming. I don't know where that more food collection is from. It says he's got 16 on food. I'm like, where? Where? It's not that many.
Quick mention that we have a comment here in the Twitch, Huggy G saying, I'm not sure if he's kidding here, but how disappointing now we know there's not going to be swords. I don't know if he meant like infantry, but
he does. He knows the way.
Okay, yeah, he knows.
To steer Huggy.
So
in fact,
far,
it's very rare for Huggy to be on Hermetica. There must be nothing else going on.
Oh, geez.
Huggy's normally in my regular chats, not this one.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, I will say, so just, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but Team Combi did take the set the last time these 2 teams faced. They did take it 2-0 the last time they faced. So really impressed by Pink Potatoes. It looks like they've really been thinking about this rematch, and they're ahead right now. They're ahead in the score, but score does not tell the whole game, of course, and so we'll have to see how it goes from here. By the way, are you at minute 24:30, right? Like okay. Got it. Let me make sure. Look at these fires from PittyGOD going right into the red economy.
Yeah, it's great. The delay for Red being kept in feudal age for so long, being forced to invest into so many spears, and also losing their fish, it has been really brutal. It's going to have to be a massive Daniel carry, which is believable. This is the 1700, nearly nearly 1800.
Right.
There's a big old difference between Daniel and MT in rating. But what's that going to do if it becomes a 2v1?
Yeah. This game is really going in a direction I didn't expect, because I really thought that Team Combi had taken the water, and they just needed to survive the land castle push. But it's completely flipped around now. Team Combi's off the water, and it's yeah.
PittyGOD is a walling god. He still loses that Vil, but hey, nice moment for him. Fair play.
Right.
How many relics? None. No relics for MT.
So far.
So far. He's normally a relic addict, right? Like, he can't help himself.
We see Daniel got some Rattans, but they've been found by the Knights. So unfortunately, Daniel's sneak with those Rattans on the right side of the map has not been able to go in undetected. But took out the monk. No, didn't. What am I talking about? That monk lives another day.
Didn't even get the monk. Yeah, brutal. However, Castle Age is got to be something that we can do soon. Yeah, we've got the market. Click. Stables are prepped. Bloodlines is on the way in, so Camel Transition will be on the way for the Persians. I hope. I'm saying I hope. Like, the eco setup is actually pretty good for Red, even though we've been perma set up. Like, for being in feudal, it could be worse. 22 on farms. Our access to gold is shite, though. Putting it politely. Our access to gold is bad. The last of the gold in the base is being eaten up. Both players trying to grab it for poor Team Combi.
Bit of a desperate move here on the right, I think. The spears, he's sending them forward. Smart move. Doesn't have anything else to do with them. But
he's gonna fight one converted Rattan and a low HP monk.
Yeah.
an empty bothers microing this.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna. Those spears, I mean, it could do something. Could annoy those knights, but I guess the knights will just run away. Could stop the relics from going in at this point. They've got Team Right, Team Pink Potatoes. They do have map control except for those spears, so that's maybe a good way to deny the relics. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was wrong. They have 4 relics already. 3 for MT, 1 for PittyGOD. I was just reading it wrong.
Oh, missed it. Okay. Oh, geez. Well, that's great for Lithuanians. I mean, 3 relics already.
Yeah.
Wow.
And actually, PittyGOD, Huggy's right. PittyGOD should give him that relic.
Yeah.
Nice that that castle went up for Daniel. Basically, Daniel is in a decent enough spot. I am worried that the one path through where that golden TC is open still.
Right.
So they are very vulnerable there. But Daniel's boom's insane. Like, got TCs up everywhere. He can do good work here. A little bit of a light cav raid coming in from Red, who's going to do some damage to PittyGOD.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was going to say Daniel has 5 TCs, so definitely making up for Red's late castle. And that's one funnel there that you were mentioning about the gold TC. So if he has enough Rattan numbers, then maybe he can shoot down anything that comes through, but we'll have to see.
Oh, additional gold saved. Damage to PittyGOD. Not like too high, but we're on 3 TCs now for Red, so looking way better than he was before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,600 gold, 17. That's a lot of gold. He's waiting for the. What's he waiting for there? That's. Sorry, I don't know the Malay game exactly. Would that be the elephants? I guess.
It depends. In all cases, it depends. We're seeing Karambit, which I didn't expect to see. That's not a traditional play.
Look at this castle here in the middle, by the way. Blue dropping it on that hill.
And with the Rattans right next to it.
Yeah, that's risky. That's risky. I don't know. I recently did something like
Ooh.
this. I tried to drop, and he'd already seen me, and jeez, total. Okay, so we'll have to see if you can get away with this. Very brave, as you were saying earlier.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I really like MT's unit control there. Instead of taking the fight against the Rattans, which he probably would have lost because they're crazy, by just doing the back and forth micro, it meant that the Rattans couldn't come forward and they couldn't kill the Vils. That could very easily have been a denied castle if there wasn't decent unit control there. Imp on the way in for PittyGOD and for Daniel. This is still cooking. Like, it's definitely not over. There is a window here for the Vietnamese to do really well. 129 Vils.
Yep.
Plenty on food.
I agree. The team Combi definitely on the they're a bit on the back foot, but they're not out. And Daniel could yet have the breakthrough. I didn't expect that castle to go up, and it's impressive that they were able to get that up. Very well positioned, but I think that Team Combi has enough to turn it around here. They have those 2 stone piles there on the bottom of their map, of their base. They have enough gold, not amazing gold access, obviously, but enough ingredients to make a comeback.
Most of the map pretty exposed, but look at this, the Vietnamese. Where are you guys going? They're gonna try and drop a castle as well, but they're gonna bump into the. Oh, they weren't. They were trying to get the gold.
Oh no!
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. That's not gonna go well, my dudes.
No, they're like, if we don't attack anything, maybe they won't notice. Of course, the castle will notice.
Yeah, it doesn't even bother trying to pull those ones away.
No, just
it's a rough position, and it's mainly because red is better than they were, but red going for knights is like, I don't know. I think camel is a pretty important combo for them here.
Yeah, definitely the camels against the Lithuanian play, possibly. Huggy in the chat saying, just mentioning the knights being picked. So interesting.
Yeah.
So Persians, I always find them pretty tough to play. You'd think they'd be the stronger economy, but there's just somehow, I guess it's a late start sometimes for them. It kind of doesn't pay dividends until later in the game. I don't know. But yeah. MT Explode does have
kicks in.
Oh, it does kick in, eh? Oh, got through though.
It normally kicks in, yeah.
Those knights got through, killed that Vil.
And then came back.
Yeah. Oh no. But there's a hole, so he could run in now into the economy, although green now. So MT Explore does have the 4 relics. So that means Lithuanians getting the tremendous attack bonus there.
Oh, I think that castle's going to go up on the stone as well. That's so much pressure. 2 imp versus 1. It's going to be so hard for Daniel to hold this solo. Knight numbers low, Vil numbers in comparison to everybody else low. I think all of the map control is in place, and if this castle is allowed to finish, it's going to really start to put an awful lot of pressure onto Daniel, who was already so far behind. Those 2 knights, man, they put this game in such a good position for Team MT. I should have changed the team names at the top for Team Potatoes.
Oh, it's all good. Unfortunately, Red let in a couple of these. So we see the camels now. He did let in a couple of cavaliers. He does get the camels now, but no gold, no real gold income. That was his gold there, that gold outside his base. So it's going to be rough. He could mine that stone and sell it, the stone in his base, but to get out those camels. But should take this fight there.
I will say, Daniel is cooking PittyGOD.
Okay.
Absolutely cooking PittyGOD. PittyGOD, who is actually leaning into crossbowmen against Rattan archers, which is, you don't need to be a pro player for me to tell you that is not necessarily a good idea.
Yeah, what's behind that? Is he just he's just kind of leading him on, maybe, or maybe he's what are the upgrades? So yeah, he's getting Arbalester now. That's not the right.
No, not against Rattans. Basically he needs the support of the paladins from MT.
Yeah.
That is what they need down here. And if MT,
You know
I
what?
don't
I
like.
think Daniel might have to run up here because look at this. We're seeing Santo here, a bit of a collapse. MT Explorer, he's going in with the Cavaliers, soon to be
Yeah,
Paladin. So I would send those Ratans up. That's the perfect unit against those cavalry, unless he might lose his ally here.
he might lose his ally. The damage is high. I really want this Cav mass to stay alive, though. We can give too much of a window, because if we can't kill, like, if PittyGOD dies and it ends up being Lithuanians versus Vietnamese,
Okay.
is the Vietnamese player strong enough to do this 1v1?
Yeah.
Probably.
You know what? You
So
might.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
You might
It's a
be
game
right.
of who dies fast.
I guess so. Yeah, you might be right. The one thing I don't like about that swap is that the Team Pink Potatoes has more map control, so Blue has plenty of areas to run to, but Red does not have that option. He can't really. I mean, he can try to go into the PittyGOD's leftovers. I mean, there's gold down there, so, but I don't see the Vills from Red having run away. Red might be KO'd.
Red's donezo.
Yeah.
Yellow's pretty donezo too. The raids, the Paladin raids have hit every single bit of that economy, and they are in the damned hell. And I will say, even though we can't deal with the army, all we're needing to do is just keep it there, keep it whittled away.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
we do have some help, some yellow, but I don't think it's enough. Is it enough? Those Ratans, of course, undefeated so far. Plenty of kills, but like you said, Paladins are mobile. Base is wide open. I do not envy Team Combi's position right now. And
they're giving it a go, though.
They have.
It a good go.
Yeah, that's right. And look, you see Blue as he's taken the gold there in the top of the map. Plenty of space to rebuild. And I see Blue. He hasn't even, his Vil count is 130. It's higher than Yellow's. So yeah, that's tough. I would have pulled those Ratans. Anyway, sorry. Here's the low elo armchair commentary, folks. Please bear with me. I always think, sometimes it can be worthwhile to save the ally, because if you lose the ally, then it's really over. So, but we see some helps here. Possibly can take out these traps. Oh, and that they call GG. Okay.
Magic.
Well,
it's an imp nomad game, under an hour. Really nice from Team MT, and I think a lot of that came down to completely throwing off Santo early on.
Yeah.
Also, I wasn't necessarily a lover of Santo going for knights instead of camels. I think it gave a little bit too much ground to the Lithuanians, and you were right that leaving their ally to die, not necessarily going to help. But I think by then they were already out of options, and it feels much better to kill your opponent than not. So.
No, you're right. I mean, the archers, of course, are notoriously slow. I mean, it's a slow unit, right? You can't, by the time you get to your ally, they might be dead anyway. So, yeah, it's that tough options at that point, and it's rough. But they gave it a run for their money. It was great that I went to Imp. And by the way, this is already a bit of an upset, because in their last matchup, like I was saying, Team Combi took the set 2-0. So already, Pink Potatoes have won one back, and they lead in the series 1-0 now. It is a best-of-5, though. Team Combi could, there's still the potential for a reverse sweep here, but very exciting start to the set so far. Okay, I'm just gonna sorry, folks. I'm just gonna check my audio quickly again. But I'll just stay on here, and over to you, Tom.
No problem. So that was Malayan Lithuanian win, and a Persians and Vietnamese loss. Again, that is not how I expected that to go. Certainly with those civs, I think Persians and Vietnamese are seen as like nomad staples. So pretty big win right there. Next lobby is live. And I think we will be going to Atacama next. As the home map. So, just a weird Arabia. What have we got for this? Is this the time for the Huns? Is this where we burn them? Is Huns an Atacama civ, or is Huns a Haboob civ? I would probably... So, is that something weird, like Huns Berbers?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that works.
Huns Britons? I guess we probably want... It feels like somebody likes their archer line play, so I'm expecting like a Britons or a Koreans. But they've also banned Ethiopians and Maya, so I guess it's because they wanted two solid archer civs themselves and didn't want their opponents to have good archer civs. And it looks like Pink Potatoes don't give two shits about archers at all.
Yeah, not many archers.
Like,
yeah.
cav, fast-moving swords. Like, they don't give a damn.
So
and then some unique units.
It's really like a feudal age map. You know, just the early aggression. Are there any civs that... So economy civs not really being the pick for this map? So I'm kind of... it looks like Oasis, the map, but it's not. It's wide open in the middle as well. So I don't know. I'm just looking at the civs here now.
And Yeah.
Maybe, well, yeah, we'll have to see. Could be like a drush, like Cots, but that's risky.
Maybe this is the one for Catans. Maybe this is your, right. Catans Magyars, like Cav.
Right.
Thank you for following, whoever that was. Noe Luna.
Nice.
Or Noel Luna. If we're being Northerns. Noel Una 24. Noel
Una. Yeah, but great. Welcome, Noel Una 24 to Come on Combi. Okay, so we got a Combi supporter. That's great. Yeah, I don't rule Combi out at all. They solid team. Danielle, you know, they it's all about that first game to just warm up, and then we'll see where it goes from here. But definitely excited for this game too. But a little bit of pressure there on Team Combi now. You know, this is the first time they've dropped a game against, at least in this tournament, against the Pink Potatoes, the fearful Pink Potatoes.
I was so off based. I got none of those civs even close.
What have they gone for? They went for
Britons, Dravidians, Georgians, and Mongols.
Right.
So off piece. I wouldn't have guessed some of those picks at all. Particularly Dravidians, considering their. I would have really thought that this would be feudal aggro.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Man at Arms. Man at Arms feels a little too slow though. Here, Georgians Mongols feels more like it. I'm surprised that they burnt Mongols already, being one set up.
Right.
One game up. English.
Dravidians are yeah, what a civ. Like the some people call it jokingly like an honorary meso civ, just because of the complete absence or almost complete absence of cavalry. So kind of out of character for the Pink Potatoes. Is that they were the ones who picked it, right?
Yeah. Dravidians, Mongols.
So a nice combination there, actually, I guess. So I'm just dealing with the spec delay here, 200 seconds. Do you have that as well?
Yeah, well, we should be something like 3 minutes and 13 seconds of real spec delay.
Right.
But that's pretty soon. Pretty soon that we'll be in, because they've set a 5-minute spec delay.
Right.
Because, waiting.
Nice.
Tough. Though it's very, very necessary in a tournament game when there are there's prize pool on the like as a thing. So
Yeah.
yes, required.
Right. I do love Georgian's one of my favorite civs. Really interesting there. So both sides have kind of gone for, you've got cavalry and archers, like you were saying, I think, on the team Combi. So I don't know, that looks kind of promising. But Britons, I guess time is on Team Combi's side. The longer the game goes, the better for them, right? Because then they really get that archer mass together, that death ball.
They're very trad combo, aren't they? One archer civ player, one cav civ player. Just roll it out as normal.
Right.
Versus whatever the hell Pink Potatoes are doing.
Yeah. I've had some really memorable games with Dravidians, actually, but not on this type of map. So I'm really curious to see, because one of their unique. Well, anyway, they have a navy side to them, right? Don't they? The Dravidians, so which is not at all a thing on this map. But I'm sure they're plenty adaptable. Okay,
so to me, they're an infantry civ.
Right.
They've got whippy swords. That's fun.
The wood steel,
who doesn't like some whippy swords?
Right.
That's fun. That's unique. That's interesting. So if we don't see some whippy swords, I will be disappointed. It's probably not the best matchup for whippy swords. I mean, the Georgians are a bit one-trick pony. You want to get to castle, you want to get castles up, you want to make Manaspa. That's the play, which hasn't really changed. Mongols, a bit more flexibility. I have hated on the Mongols a little bit in 1v1s. Even though they're like top, they seem to fall off really hard in Castle Age. So if they haven't managed to get an advantage in Feudal, early Castle tends to be a bit of a drop-off for them. I don't know why. It's just, that's what I keep seeing in all of these kind of competitive games, is this drop-off for them in Castle Age. And then in Post-Imp, they go back to being like one of the best kind of early to mid-Imp games, like civs in the game.
Right.
Britons, they're just fine the whole time. I like Britons because they have a fully upgraded champion line. That's fun. Nobody expects to die to Briton longswords in Castle Age, I tell you that. That was my favourite play because it's an archer civ. But now people expect it more often because swords have been improved.
So I guess we can expect some early aggression from the Pink Potatoes here with the Dravidian infantry and Mongol. Well, you were saying weak Castle Age, so maybe I guess feudal push and then playing for Imperial, something like that.
It tends to be a civ that you have to kind of invest a bit in your feudal age, or you guarantee trying to make sure it plays out well for them in Imp. On such an open map, though, wood is obviously an option, an issue. Wood control, very, very important in long, late games. If you don't have control of the middle, the little tufts of wood around the outside are not enough for long-term stability. There is also not a huge amount of gold. And the gold that they do have, certainly for blue, is mostly forward. So that's kind of crap for them.
So we are in, folks. So the game just started. We got past the delay. I see we've got the Team Combi in the south of the map and the Pink Potatoes in the north. I haven't seen... Oh, no, that's the usual setup. Okay, you were saying the gold for PittyGOD is on the front line.
He's got one in the back.
That's
big
right.
chunk in the back, but the other two are right together, right at the front, which is
that
pretty
it?
unfortunate spawn.
Are those the only gold?
That's it.
Those are the only gold spawns, eh?
There's a few more.
Oh, yeah, a couple more little 3 blocks of 3.
I might.
Yeah.
Actually, is this?
Yeah, so there's one chunk of 3 between each of the players, and then
but there's an extra spawn of 3 at the very, very back, in between Daniel and Santo.
Yeah, I was seeing that. And where's the equivalent for the Pink Potatoes?
There isn't one. So, in bigger tournaments, that would probably be on such a low gold map, a
Interesting. So there is the 3
here,
gold.
no.
Yeah. Okay. On the left, we do near the Dravidian player, and green we have that 1-3, but that's very close to yellow, of course. Interesting spawning, I guess, like you're saying. Okay, well, we'll have to see how the pink potatoes react to this. The players, of course, don't have total vision yet, so those 3 gold
matters.
It does matter.
Matters so much less here because number one, it's 3 tiles. That's a lot of gold, but you should also, by the time that gold would be relevant, trade should be a thing.
Yeah.
So, it's fine. Again, I don't think they provisioned stuff in the handbook for that kind of issue, and you'd have to guarantee that an admin would be watching to find that kind of issue. Normally, if there is a recall, the player has to do that within a certain length of time, even in bigger tournaments. So,
what do you think of, speaking of gold, I see Santos going for the gold there in Dark Age. It's very... what does that mean? Red has a mining camp up. So we'll expect a Drush, I guess, from the Britons. The swords or the clubs from the Britons, last thing you expect, or
I'm still not a huge lover of like Drush play, but it has been more popular recently. It used to be very popular, like back in yesteryear. People loved the sword play. The Drush fast castle was like the bog standard for so many. Back on like HD and Voobly.
Right. But when doubt
not really been a thing in Definitive Edition.
Right. We see that barracks...
Other than in co-op.
Right. Yeah. I guess maybe Santos changing that today because he just built the... No, well, anyway. That barracks has gone down and the 4 vills are running across. Just a quick mention, thank you, Nivinero, for following the Twitch. Welcome. Okay, so we do see the Drush like in Woobly days of old, like you're saying. I personally am not a fan of that kind of early play because it's really high risk, but also if it doesn't work, then you haven't thrown the game, but it puts you in a really tough spot for the rest of the game. So
he didn't do he made a building and then made nothing. Now we're sending everything over to wood. This is a weird build. This is a weird build. I'm clearly spending too much time looking at red because I'm just bemused by everything that's going on. The 1 vill on gold.
So we have
not
the early
immediate
range. Georgians have dropped the stable. Scouts are coming out, and then of course blue is also dropping the stable. So, okay, red is also up into feudal now. So
double range Dravidians for green.
Right. Okay.
Double range archers for Britons, but so much further behind than MT, who have smoother uptimes all round, and Santo actually with over 30 seconds of TC idle time as well. The first of the scouts on the way. Pressure, I think, is going to be the name of the game.
Yep. Those scouts not wasting any time. Or as I say that, they stop. I guess he's waiting for a couple of more numbers. So green already does have a spear out, so definitely saw the move, saw the Georgian selection and knew what was coming.
Oh, but the spear left.
Yeah,
quick
wrong
walls
way.
Are good. Quick walls are good. Quick walls are not good. There was a gap. We didn't get it down. That should be... No! I just about to say, it should be 1 dead vill. And then they run away. Okay, one vill down. Okay. 2 vills down. Spear not taking the engagement. So that's only 2 dead vills. That could have been way worse. Good starting value.
Right. I think they got 3 actually. I selected all the scouts. I see 3 kills. So unless that's green scout added in.
I
Could be green
think
scout.
they also killed the green scout.
Okay, so 2 vills.
So I think it's 2 eco kills
Right.
and 1 regular. But blue also putting the pressure down, hitting the gold of red. Scout
And
goes down.
Did get 1 vill. Archers protecting the wood line. Now they're running over.
That should be enough. The amount of vills here should dissuade that perfectly fine. But it's that pressure from Daniel. Humbled MT quite a bit there. 24 vills and housed. Only 9 military on the field.
Jeez.
Not really able to produce.
Right. Vill count still even for both teams. Both mill and vill count pretty even. Although Daniel may get some more kills here on blue. Exposed vills on the left.
Should be 2 deads.
Yeah. Okay.
Daniel, vill killing machine. 4 eco kills.
And Team Combi
Blacksmith on the way down.
Right, has moved ahead in the score, so we may see the beginnings of the Team Combi comeback here, but we'll have to wait and see. As I say that, MT Explorer coming in with archers and going to take down a vill there that was trying to wall off that stone, or at least finish that house.
No fletching though just yet, so they are not the most threatening of archers. Forced a tower though, that's nice.
Oh wow, look at that. Okay, both teams really lots of I don't mind this early aggression. I mean they're I think reacting pretty well overall, and no one caught completely off guard. But
I hate that. I really hate that Santo has come back to help defend. I don't think it's necessary. Like, the wood line's safe, there's towers, we've got enough scouts here. For me, I want this red army to be hitting blue.
Right.
Like, look at how exposed he is.
Yeah.
Blue could be pretty much knocked out of the game right now, but by pulling the army back,
But this
we're
will be a
giving them
clear
so
though.
much time.
I think Green's army will get cleared though, so it's I know what you mean. It's a lost time, lost running around, but there goes Green's force.
I think that was enough scouts to clear it anyway.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe it wasn't.
And now we've actually lost half of our archer mass.
Right. And
I don't think we needed to.
Yeah. Plus now blue has got snuck in. There wasn't.
Oh, there wasn't a hole.
Looked like a hole. How can that be? That would have been.
Don't do us like that.
Yeah, sorry.
How dare you give us a moment and then take it away?
Yeah, I don't have small trees on, so for me it kind of it's obscure. So I get extra suspense.
I have small trees. It still looked like there was a hole.
Right. Okay. Okay, blue going for the gold there, but red does have his archers in protection. So Team Combi kind of maybe some lost opportunities, but I think that they're definitely ahead. Look at the mill count, 10 mill units ahead, more or less, and going for blue. So we'll have to see if they can take advantage of it.
Yellow also in a position to click up relatively soon, and blue completely undefended at home. So Scout's going to do damage. But this is where I wanted Red's archers to be earlier.
Oh no, that almost got it with those vills, the drops.
Oh.
And Blue's scouts got in somehow.
Blue did get in.
Oh
god, they killed a lot.
Really?
Oh god, they killed a lot.
7. Oh. Maybe that was enough to counter the damage that Blue's taking out from.
They're still even. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's 8 dead vills for Red, and 7 dead vills for Blue. like I thought that was like a game losing.
Yeah, I thought that Team Combi was about to pull ahead. At least that's what it looked like. But
well, they are, because Red's archers are uncontested
right,
onto the wood line of green. That's 2 dead vills.
He's got to delete that house and get out of there, or something. Oh no, he's gonna try to. Yeah, he did it. He's gonna try to ambush these archers.
He's pulled all of the vills over as well by accident.
Yeah, this is tough for green. He does have archers somewhere. Where are they? Oh, they're in yellow's base. They're running over to yellow. Oh no, this could be rough. Green's Vil count is about to drop, I'd say.
Yeah, and they're exposed. Scouts in the damn everything. Just trying to do some even damage, but the only vulnerable spot for yellow is gold, and yellow's on the way to Castle Age. Bloodline's on the way in for blue. Green pulls some Vils away, but they're going to get spotted out by the Archer army. It's going to be even more damage. They loop round, and they're going to try and do some more damage to red.
This is the second clear of a green Archer force. I mean, it wasn't a large... Oh, and all those Vils! Oh no, Team Pink Potatoes is in dire straits here, I'd say. They will... More than 10 Vils behind, 20 Vils behind. GG, they called GG before Castle even hit. Wow.
Yeah, they were done. They were absolutely toasted.
Yeah, I think PittyGOD not liking how. Or no, he's calling GG, I guess, as well here. So, okay, what a comeback from Team Combi. What did we say? That they weren't out, and what do we see in a feudal age victory here?
It's more like it. And again, burning Mongols here, I think, is a real big mistake.
Really?
Then again, all of the maps that they're playing are pretty open, so
I see.
It is what it is.
Yeah, Team Pink Potatoes, they've lost their Mongol selection now with this game. I'll be honest, this map, I mean, this is a hard map to play. I'm sure it's probably a favorite for that reason, I guess, but it's so tough to really like wall off and all the different moving parts. It's so easy to get out of position. That surround did pay off, though, where blue got, or rather red came back. Maybe they could have won it even earlier, though, if he hadn't. But, wow. So, tied series. Tied set. Very nice.
Love that. Next lobby should be up. What have we got? That should be Haboob.
Nice. Another fun map.
Did they start?
I don't know. Okay, hold on. I got to get out of here then. Map. Yeah.
They haven't burnt through Mongols. I completely forgot the basic core rules of the tournament. They're straight in, and they forgot to put a spec delay this time.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, that's fine. That's convenient for us because it means we don't need to wait. But
yeah.
It's straight in for game number 2 because the core rules are that you can't replay a Civ from your draft, but your teammate can.
Oh, so we do have a Mongol selection, I guess?
So Mongols is there again for MT, and also it's the return of the Persians, but this time for Daniel.
Oh, they swapped places from game 1. Trying to, avenge the Persians from game 1. Just a quick mention. Crazy Shine, I agreed. It was a nice win, nice response from Team Combi. And then I also see that the Nagraj has just joined us and is saying Persian douche. Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
That doesn't feel like that's how Team Daniel play. They feel so like stable meta, so play this standard. I'm not expecting any wild plays from them at all. Maybe if this was Team MT, we could expect some kind of muckery, but I don't think so. Hard to pressure, though. I think they got a lame off.
Oh, really? It's minute 2:45 for you, right? Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say you're gonna see the Khitans in this game here. Wait, we already saw them? I guess in the last. Did they come up already? I'm forgetting.
No, fresh Khitans. I thought Khitans might be an Atacama pick.
Right.
But I was wrong. I was terribly wrong.
Right. These maps are relatively. I guess they're different, but they do have some similarities. I mean, it's quite open. Just more spaced woodline, easier to wall. That's good. Khitans, they're actually a fun civ. I love the pastures, and we'll have to see what PittyGOD does with it. So pressure on Team Pink Potatoes. They were ahead 1-0 in the set against a team they hadn't beaten in this tournament, but now they've dropped a game. Series is tied, folks, 1-1. I'm really curious to see how we respond now.
I think it's going to be tough. Certainly this time losing the second Rhino, because Daniel was so quick on going for the lame, is going to be really quite tough now for Catans. Not going to have that early food eco until we start rolling into pastures.
He lost one of his rhinos. Jeez, we saw a lane. I missed it.
Like, literally within the first 30 seconds, straight forward with the scout for Daniel, and within the first minute, genuinely within the first minute, he'd already stolen the rhino. Like, crazy.
That's incredible. So just came out of the one game, immediately knew he wanted to do a lame in the next. Respect to the tournament play or the focus. Okay, this map I've noticed it's really tough because the middle ends up being walled off, like everyone walls the entrance in, but then if you get your army exposed in there, you can't really get it out again. It's like the cookie jar. You get your hand stuck in the cookie jar. You go in, and then get ambushed by two armies on the other side. So really delicate dance. But I'm curious to see how it goes. Koreans, what do you think about that pick there? I don't think we've seen.
I think it fits their standard of play. Again, I'm just expecting them to go archers and cav, and there we go. Santo's doing his weird build again. One mining camp, one vill collecting gold, and then push up, drop the double range. So this is clearly a very early archer standard build that I am just showing how out of touch I am with this level of play, because I would never have thought to just have one. I do this. I have one villager mining gold through Dark Age, but that's so I can make swords. I don't think of that for archer play.
Right. No, you and me both. I don't really. I'm not as familiar with some of the archer plays. Oh, Green might be losing his scout. No, he didn't. He didn't lose his scout. But he did.
Forced two goats to die, though.
That's right. Took out, kind of avenging that rhino. Not happy about that, and took out the goats. Come on, MT Explorer. The goats didn't ask for that. Okay, so a little bit of laming, I guess, from both sides. We see the early phases here of the wall going up there. Always the center being walled off. So. Okay. Oh,
he's such a goat killer.
Oh no, he got one more goat, but lost the scout. So
yeah, and then sends archers forwards. I don't know why.
He's trying to snipe that. It's not happening. He tried to snipe that scout, but that was a lost archer. So double archer from Green, of course, and of course from Red as well. Red doing an interesting thing, building them around the gold. I guess that makes sense. That's what you have to protect with all those mobile armies. That's what you have to protect. I haven't seen that on this map in this tournament so far, but perhaps others have.
It's going to be very, very hard for PittyGOD. Stable, very likely to be denied.
Oh no. Oh no. He hasn't gotten he was too late. Because of the rhino. So Green does have to come over here and help out. He's got to help his ally.
And this is gonna give free position to Blue, who already not Blue, Red. To Santo, who already has archers, already has fletching. This is going to be a very, very hard game for Team Potatoes to win.
Yeah. So I do see. Oh no! This is what I was talking about. The hand caught in the cookie jar. Look at this yellow and red circling, and it's happening again. MT Explorer lost. This is how he lost his archers in game 2. He needs to. I don't know if he can keep these archers alive. They might be goners. Trying to get as much value from them as he can, but he's lost his archer mass, and Blue's too late to show those two scouts. Too late. So this is what this map does. It's so easy to get your army out of position there in the kind of the bloodbath area in the middle. At least that's what I've seen.
And now with pressure, we shouldn't even be able to fully wall this off.
He did manage though, just barely. Oh no, he didn't. The house went down. No,
wasn't enough health.
Oh, I need to eat my words. Can he get that house down?
Cursed.
He did. Okay. Yeah, it's a really tough map. And because you're as close to your opponent as you are to your ally. That's of course, completely different from Lombardia, where you have shared base or something. Shared bases.
Forging on the way in for blue, though.
Okay, very nice.
Catan Eco going to start rolling. 11 on food. And it trickles up fast. Oh, how it shoots. Definitely one of the strongest civs in Feudal Age, just because of that really solid, fast food collection rate.
Yep. So blue doing a good job of distracting those, if I were the 8 scouts, I wouldn't be chasing 4 scouts, Again,
exactly.
Low elo armchair commentary here, but I would, raid.
This is what they did early on, right? Like if you remember back to game number 1.
Oh, right.
But
I
don't like this.
He got his scouts stuck.
I don't like this. He got his scouts stuck.
How?
By baiting the army over, it has given enough space for green to get an archer mass together. The scouts were kept away. I would have loved if he'd just taken those scouts on a lovely long run just around the map as far away as possible.
That's right.
That genuinely would have done more damage.
Whenever I see in any game like a larger mass of cavalry chasing my few, I say let's have a chase here. You can run after me till hell freezes over. I'm glad you're not attacking my villas with those calves. So. Okay, Green's archer mass, again, I feel they're exposed here. They could, Blue's got a couple of scouts, but it's not enough, I think.
It also means that reinforcements are always cut off. As soon as they block off the double archery range of MT...
Yeah.
The trade could have been worse, actually, but...
It's not bad.
It's still going to be a complete archer clear-up.
Maybe those... blue cavalry upgrades coming into play a little bit, but
forging did really good work there. But first armor is in now for the cav, so they're going to do much better for yellow going forward.
Yeah, and so once again, MT Explorer has lost his archer mass, and I think that's second time. And then it happened in game 2 as well.
It's an addiction for him. We're
going
to be
and
there.
Look, here they come again. No! No!
More iconic duo.
What are they? He's got to run now to red with those archers. He cannot engage that. He's outnumbered. No! Pink potatoes, pink potatoes. Oh.
He's full potatoing.
Oh, no. Sorry, again, my low elo commentary here. For me, it's like, but I guess he must have thought he could, I'm not sure. Maybe they're on voice chat and they're talking about surrounding that, but Red has the superior archer mass and he's got 16 kills with those 11 archers. Red. Okay, Blue doing something going forward.
Just trying to get some value. Look at the idle time out of Blue though. Only 32 vills. Housed again as well. We were putting everything into getting some scouts out. So yeah, this shouldn't be a long one. Like the advantage should spiral. Then again, the idle time for red and yellow is not particularly brilliant either. Only 33 vills for red because red has also had 2 minutes and 40 seconds of TC idle time.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say they have a little bit of a vill lead, 5 vills I think it is. So edging the pink potatoes so far in the. But yeah, unfortunately, pink potatoes economy is behind. Love those quick houses there from yellow. Blue though doing a good job of putting Team Combi on the back foot.
I thought he had that bill kill. He thought he has that bill kill.
Oh yeah,
no. Okay. Castle Age on the way in for red. Right. It's not a brilliant castle, if we're being completely honest, because of how much idle time we've got. Still got 16 archers on the field though, which is lovely, and forging came in clutch. Reinforcements swang round and the army of yellow was hit. So now the military mass is actually certainly around yellow's base in favour of blue, and the gold gets idled. Okay, a little bit small value there.
And look at red's archer mass. The pink potatoes are hoping to beat that. You've got blue and green.
This is not a good fight.
No, I wouldn't. I would say stay away from that red archer mass. It's It's don't, I said it in another stream, it's kind of like Hannibal. You just can't fight Hannibal right now. At Archimass is Hannibal, undefeated, sitting in front of the TC.
Oh, but they were scared. They didn't want to lose any of these vills. They pull away early.
Yeah.
And Red just doesn't want to take this fight.
Yeah.
Red's like, I want to keep my Archimass. I'm on my way to Castle Age. I'm going to get my upgrades and clear this, so I'm just going to try and keep my vills alive until that happens.
But I will say, I like this response from Pink Potatoes. I was starting to worry if it was going to snowball a little bit. So I like how they're putting Team Combi, giving them a run for their money. They're behind on Castle Age, but at least they're putting on a little bit of aggression of the best response you can do when you're behind in economy. And Team Combi kind of taking the bait. Blue got some scouts inside the wood line. Not many, but a couple. Bit of a sneak.
They kill what? 2 or 3? 4. Kill 4 vills.
Right. I don't get it. Why are they engaging this red Archimass? I just don't get it.
I don't understand.
Stay away from that thing. You cannot beat this thing. Okay, you went up the hill, but five
They got in on the vills again.
Trying to get
that's gotta be irritating.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily matter all that much, though.
Yeah. So Red down to 29 vills. So I guess they did get some kills, and Team Pink Potatoes has moved ahead in the vill count, up by 10. So good job on the economy from Team Pink Potatoes.
But a lot of that's down to not only the idle time, but because both of the players are on the way to Castle Age.
You're right.
One of them's already there.
Yeah. And the crossbow is in for Santo, and they're rounding on the bottom, trying to catch Empty Explorer from the back and might hit that gold.
Look at these dirty walls. Oh god.
Yeah.
I love the attempt.
Yeah, that might delay the
No, the crossbow's just going to walk through those palisades.
They're just going to go through there. Oh no, and the gold here from... So Green did get his crossbow upgrade in, and he's got 14 versus 17.
But he doesn't have the equivalent upgrades.
Oh no.
It's going to have to be a very impressive fight for MT. You got to really out-micro his opponent.
And he has to get those reinforcements queued. He doesn't have any wood though.
He should not be taking this fight.
Yeah, he's trying to bide for time. Blue's on the way with those scouts. But, really liking what Blue's been doing, keeping Yellow distracted. Oh, could we see a clear here with Red's Archimass finally being defeated?
It should be fine.
Yeah.
But the distractions are there.
Yeah.
Love the little split off.
Maybe these pastures coming into effect here, because we that cavalry mass from Blue keeps on coming.
Does get cleared. That Archimass does get cleared. That shouldn't have happened. That's groovy for them. Light cav upgrade for the Persians is going to do good work.
Right. I didn't expect that. Thought that Santo's Archimass was called it Hannibal. I thought it was undefeated. Couldn't be defeated in battle, but Hannibal has been defeated. He's got a new mass though. But the way I'm looking at it now is Pink Potatoes was kind of on the brink. So as long as this game is still going, they're doing okay. Because they had a pretty couple of rough engagements early in the game. So liking how Pink Potatoes are responding. Game's still really still open.
The damage to Red has been pretty good, but Red can still produce crossbows and archers, like crossbows, which is all they need to do. Red just needs to make crossbows. We've got a huge mass of light cav, which kill everything that's on the field. And now we're also mixing in knights. So this game should still be completely done, just based on the timings for castles for Blue.
Right. Look at that clear. Oh no. Can Pink Potatoes survive this onslaught that's coming? Look at this mass here. 26 kills on this group of yellow cavalry. Oh, I don't like this. I guess they got to drop some houses or something, or just try to hold off this. I'm not sure what to
Like,
say.
how? How?
You're gonna try to repair these houses, but Red's crossbows are there.
And they got second armor upgrade on them as well. Crossbows playing defense. And they break in.
Yep.
Look at how exposed we are. We actually need more walls to block off our secondary gold over that side.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought I was going to see more houses going down to kind of thicken that wall there, but this could be a clear of Green's crossbow mass, even with the TC
It's gonna
there.
be. Yeah.
Oh no!
Love that. Oh, no,
he's
look at him.
he's doing magic.
But
He's doing what he can.
the Bills die instead.
Is it enough though? Could it turn
No.
this? No, Blue's absent. Oh, but Blue's trying to do damage there in Yellow's base, but it's okay. So Blue is coming here. A couple of step lancers mixed in.
But look at the crossbows go to the gold.
Oh, that's right. A tower being dropped, but too little, too late. Maybe here comes Blue's cavalry. I love this response from Pink Potatoes. I like that Blue's coming to help Green. He didn't just let Green hang. They might just pull it off here. Red is, he's alone now. Yellow's Cav presence is gone. Those red archers will die. And Green lives to see another day, but will they?
Just about.
Just about, but it's
Just about.
They are now behind. Yeah, right.
Still more Vils than Red, actually.
Oh, right.
Red's eco hasn't, all of that damage. Red's eco is still kind of ass. 44 Vils. We're not particularly balanced. We've used most of our kind of gold up. It's being taken really inefficiently. So
yeah, he's on 1 TC. Hasn't, or I guess everyone's on. No, Yellow isn't. And neither is Blue. But just 1 TC, kind of doing the all in. But yeah, like you're saying, might not be doing it. I was gonna say that the fact that Team Pink Potatoes is still in the game here is really impressive. Yeah. But they're behind 15 Vils, and here come Yellow's Knights. Yellow, they do retreat though. What do you think of this advance here from Pink Potatoes? Is this just playing with fire, trying to do? I mean, that's all you can do, right? Try to do economy damage.
Yeah, if they kill more of Red, that could legitimately be quite powerful.
Okay, and Blue is in.
And Green's gonna die.
Green's gonna die. That's what I'm saying. Another lost archer mass. So I don't know, is it worth it? But Red losing a lot of Vils here, down to 30 Vils.
But they should clear this.
And if Blue can run away with this Cav and not lose it, then
it's going to be very hard.
Yeah, they're stuck. But continuing to do damage.
Step Lance. This is the best fight the Step Lancers could have taken in the situation, because the surround there, the Step Lancers are all still engaging because they've got they've got that bit of range, right? And they can all poke together.
Look at the Vil count; it's even again. Somehow, Pink Potatoes has evened the Vil count.
Well, we're down to 30. That was. We were at 45, so that was at least 15 dead Vils there for Red.
Yeah, but Green is walled off again. Has another small force there. Can he keep this archer mass alive? This new mass, and slowly, no one's mining stone. I was hoping to maybe see some stone for a castle to maybe stabilize, but
just some siege.
Right.
Oh, okay. Steppy's in the back.
Right. I'm loving what PittyGOD is doing.
Oh no, don't pull the whole army back just for that. Just for that. You can kill that with your own defense. You don't need to pull the army back.
Oh, some Steppies out of place here. Getting taken out by Red, but Blue sees it. So yeah, Khitans, really those pastures, and Blue hasn't been hit at all, I don't think. So he's been able to get that food to pump out all these cavalry. But now, as I say that, I pulled the dragon's tail.
Cursed him.
That's right. I cursed him. Now he's being attacked. He's not walled. Green was walled this whole time, but not Blue. And so this might... Oh, no. So Green has to run over now. He's not moving yet. Those crossbows have to come over. Imp from Green.
And Steppy's Steppies can't really hold against crossbow and knights.
No.
Like that's not.
You're right.
That's not what they can do an okay clear against crossbows if you get a nice timing surround.
Yeah.
But against masses, it can be really, really painful.
That's right.
Amazing that blue hasn't received too much damage here.
Yeah, I don't know how why didn't they just send the cavalry right into the middle? I'm not sure, just to get some idle time. I'm not sure. Okay, so green. I thought he was going to send his crossbows over. I like these houses though. The secondary wall. I keep wondering how is Pink Potato still alive, because they were. Okay, so they're behind again. 30 vills behind.
But it's all yellow. All
it's
of it is yellow.
Okay.
There's still only 40 vills. That's going to change soon for red, who's now at least got 2 additional TCs down. 3rd TC on the way for blue, but it's vulnerable. It's very vulnerable.
Yeah.
And this army for green, while it's kiting the knights, means that it's so far, like, your imp timing is so important for green. You want imp to hit and your army to be in a position where when your upgrades come in, you're immediately putting pressure on your opponent.
Right.
Like, that's integral for a fast imp play.
Right.
And we are not in a good spot.
No, he's playing defense, but yeah, that's a great point there about getting your imp army in place. But I think they're forced to. They have to keep themselves alive. You know, green. The fact that he's alive is already. He got protected his gold. He's gonna clear those knights. I don't.
MT Quick Wall. Forget Explore. MT Quick Wall. Step Lancers coming to do more raids as well onto red.
Yeah. You know what though? I think at this stage they really should be raiding yellow. Like you were saying, yellow has the vill count. I guess they don't realize it. We see a castle going up on that little hill, but maybe that's what blue's gonna do now. I kind of keep jinxing everything. Blue possibly gonna be running now to yellow, take down some of that vill count. 180 vills from team Combi. 182 vills. That's 133 vills from. If they can, the longer the game goes, I think at this point is on team Combi's advantage.
It's yellow to carry. I think that's the...
Yeah, Daniel. Same as game 1, actually. Except game 1...
But he's in a much better position too.
That's right.
Like a way better position too.
Yeah, you're right. Much better. So blue is raiding yellow now, but...
He has the eco of PittyGOD and MT on his own.
Yeah. You're right. That's wild. I don't know if Team Pink Potatoes realize how insane yellow's economy is. But green is moving ahead with his imp army, so he's keeping Santo down.
And he's killing TCs with ARBs.
Yeah, not really the play, I guess. Yeah, so it's a really strange dynamic here because you have the economy advantage. I guess it makes sense. The economy advantage from Team Combi, but they're technically on defense right now. They were just killing off those steppies. So the question is, can Pink Potatoes somehow catch up economy-wise? They're in Imp now, or at least one of them is. PittyGOD hasn't clicked up. Can they catch up on the economy and keep this game going?
Green needs to not be dying, like losing his ARBs.
Yeah.
Here, to try and kill a TC with ARBs it's just make a fucking siege workshop, dude. Like,
yeah.
Put one ram there. I don't literally anything else but what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not good.
So they have combined their armies here. On paper it looks good, but I don't know if they realize the danger they're in because of the Danielle economy, They are the yellow. Yeah, it's a time, in quotations, like a time bomb here. Danielle is gonna show up with this absolute monster of an army, and it might be too late. So
look at this castle, right?
Yeah.
They think this castle's great. This castle's never going up. This castle is never going up.
Oh no.
The Cavalier, as soon as it starts coming up, the Cavalier should change focus and head straight down, or just fuck it off. Why not? Just
Yeah.
ignore that and just beeline straight for blue. Why not?
Yeah, I don't mind yellow just right-clicking those Cavalier
Yeah.
right into blue's base. He hasn't been walled off this entire time. I wouldn't
There's
even.
nothing there either.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go. I mean, he's taking down the TC. I would just let them run amok in blue's base, and blue, who's actually been a bit of a bit of a saving grace in the sense that he's kept the team Combi on their toes, is now getting just there you go, yellow running in.
Eviscerated, and then blue's gonna be dead.
Yeah. And I don't like the exchange is not good, losing. Well, I don't know. Okay, so he's got a couple camels here, but it's not. Is it enough? I don't think so. Blue's running for it. Red. Who's in the worse shape, blue or red? I mean, it's overall advantage Team Combi, right? So, yeah, blue just going down left, right, and center here, losing all his TCs. He's got one TC left, running away with 14 Vils. So they didn't. Yeah. Anyway. They didn't see the danger they were in. I guess they didn't scout yellow, didn't realize the massive economy there. Look at this, a third castle being dropped at the back there. Like blue is just, what was that? Just in 1 minute he went from top of the world to worse than red.
Hell.
Yeah, into the damn hell.
Yeah, into the damn hell.
Like Mem would say.
And it's like red can just keep pulling back, keep retreating, but there is no retreat for blue because these Cav will find any of these escape vills, except maybe these ones hidden away in the north. So we'll go down to 8 vills.
And I'm not seeing the reaction that neither blue or green did any economy, like proper economy boom. I think both have been, like green has been on one TC like red the entire game. I think and then blue tried to do a bit of economy boom, but he's the one who got taken out, which was the right move. So that's it. Now look at this.
Cav on green.
And did he not see that? So where's Green's Archer Mass attacking a university? Okay.
It's over, Red Rover.
Yeah.
This game will not go much further than this. Down at 78 Vils, the only military left is Greens. Blue's making a TC now.
He's got to try to.
That's one way to avoid idle time.
He's got to,
have no TCs.
He's gonna try to. I mean, I respect it. One last Hail Mary here. He's getting his 56 Arbalesters together to try to take out these, but it doesn't really matter because firstly, Persian cavalry are good. I mean, if he gets the Savar, here comes Savar. Oh no, Savar good against archers too. Anyway,
it's like everything has gone their way, and they know it. As soon as Savar's in, the GG is called.
Yeah. It was a fun game to watch. I love how Pink Potatoes stayed in the game. They managed to keep the game going. But unfortunately, they were always a little bit one step behind and didn't realize how much yellow had boomed and kind of overdid it on red, trying to hit on red. But red served his purpose. He was kind of like a rock that Pink Potatoes kind of just kept smashing on. But yellow was able to boom in the back. What are your impressions?
Game 3.
Yeah.
Good game 3. I'm surprised considering how far they started ending up behind. The fact that they took it to 51 in-game minutes is really impressive.
Yeah.
So fair play, but this was a Daniel carry. He was set up for success.
Yeah, the amount of times I thought that Green was gonna get, that one time in Castle Age when the crossbows were running over, we thought Green might be goners, but they managed to hang on. And overall, great game. Really, I wish they had seen the yellow boom there. Maybe they could have responded to that.
They did try a couple times to get
that's right.
something going, but
green was laser focused on red, and then blue raided yellow, but it wasn't enough. And Daniel carried a bit there. Well, great game and great set, folks. I'm just gonna go check out the chat, folks. Sorry, I've totally neglected the chat here. Tenacious, gotta be GG, right?
But it was so far away from GG.
I don't know what point in the game he said that, but yeah, we were wondering. I mean, I don't want to get I want to give Pink Potatoes their due. You know, I mean they played well, but there you go. Not really getting some couple of other comments here. Okay, well, anyway, thanks, folks. We got 14 people watching live now. Welcome to the stream. It's Tom Snuffles and I casting this amazing semifinal in the Emerald division of the Pangea tournament. The last semifinal to determine who will face off against the other team here in the final. Sorry, my system suddenly froze, but I think it's what are they called? Chachari are already waiting in the final for the winner of this set, either Team Combi and Pink Potatoes. And Team Combi ahead 2-1, just winning 2 games in a row, and it's a bit of a. Will we see a reverse sweep? What do you think, Tom?
I think it's kind of likely. Most of these maps are gonna play out pretty comfy for our Combi team.
Yeah.
But Chaos Pit and Hideout are the most different. So there is still a chance for Pink Potatoes to take the set. Right. I think if it goes to African Clearing, that's probably one that they don't win. Still, we are into the next one immediately. They are mucking about, not at all. So, into the game we go.
Right.
Welcome to game number 4 of MT Explore and PittyGOD. The Pink Potatoes facing up against the Combi team of Daniel and Santo Enmascarado.
Right.
Very Spanish.
Oh, right, yeah. What's the? Sorry, I didn't catch the map. Was it Is it on?
Chaos Pit.
Chaos Pit. Oh, jeez. Really, I think that favors. I would say that favors Team Combi a bit, because they.
I think so too.
Yeah, they've won. They've really succeeded in the early engagements. And I'm in now. Actually, I would have thought they would go for African Clearing because they won on the Nomad, and African Clearing is very much in the bit of a Nomad style there. So maybe that could have played to some of Pink Potatoes' strengths that they've shown in this set so far. But
the one thing that I will say that Pink Potatoes have done, even with that early aggression, is I don't think they've lost out too heavily in Feudal. And Chaos Pit is one of those maps where it doesn't play standard. And a Team Combi feel like they thrive when they can just play the meta, like play the standard game.
Right.
So this is definitely a map where playing the standard game isn't necessarily an option. Having to chop through, and it's clear that at least Daniel knows which way to go. You do not want to be sending your vills to the corner, because if you go to the corner, you've got more wood to chop through. So you've got to really aim for those sides.
Yeah.
And the sides, only 3.
Yeah. That's a great point about the Team Combi really thriving on the meta a bit. So we'll have to see how they respond to this situation. I feel like Danielle is gonna have some kind of an answer, because the way Danielle keeps his, actually both players. I mean, the way they keep their archer masses alive, the way they just do those early engagements. It's really tough, especially on this map if you're caught exposed. But I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, and actually I'm wanting to see how Pink Potatoes respond here, and if we can see a game 5 in this set, that would be gold for me. So I'm rooting for a game 5, but may the best team take the day.
It's not. Oh god, it's about as bad. This might be the worst. This PittyGOD has placed the worst lumber camp on Chaos Pit that I have ever seen.
What the heck?
This is the worst. Not only did he go for the corner, he even missed the corner wood line and accidentally put it on the clump of trees in front of the corner wood. This is the worst Chaos Pit lumber camp that I have ever seen. This is special. PittyGOD, I'm sorry. I don't want to harp on a guy that is like 2 games down.
Right.
But this is the worst.
Yeah, you just finished explaining that. Yeah, he just finished explaining, and dang, I consider it a bit. I don't know. I would like to think it's unlucky. Maybe he just thought he was already on the straight path. Who knows? But that is unfortunate. But we'll have to see if they can somehow persevere. They persevered a lot in the last game. Went into Imperial Age. Everybody was in Imperial Age, I think, except maybe one player. And so we'll have to see how they respond.
MT is cooking. MT rushed down. He Vil fought and has now walled in the lumber camp of yellow.
Oh.
So killed 2 Vils on a Vil fight. I'm going to skip back. I'm going to catch that.
Holy.
I'm going to catch that. I don't want to miss that out.
I didn't see that. Sorry, I was just completely distracted by the foxes and their gold that they carry. He
went forward, 2 Vils, walled them in, and then beat them to death.
Jeez, and now he's going to try to pull it off again with his distract red.
Fair play. Absolutely love that for him, which means that the chop through is actually going to be pretty rough. Red has enough Vils here, though, to play defense, so that shouldn't be an issue, and green is chopping through quite happily. So
right. I'm just rewinding as well now quickly just to see that when he did that. I haven't seen that in a game in the tournament so far. So very good early instinct there. And also took out the 2 Vils that were there actually. So really great play from MT, and Pink Potatoes are ahead.
It is, though. The food is unmolested. We hit Feudal Age first for Red, who is going for spears, as the Gujaras. And we are not particularly close to chopping through anytime soon, so we should be seeing plenty of spears, skirmishes, that kind of thing. Unconcerned by Gujaras. Yeah, Gujaras is not necessarily normal here, especially considering their trash is like the worst in the game, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask about the Sith picks here. They seem okay. Gujaras could play well against Magar, I guess, but I'm not sure. Okay, so here it is. Here come the towers. This is what I saw the last game in the tournament on this map. The towers. And can Blue deny it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, quite comfortably.
Right. Oh, and we have the Goths. You might like that, the sword play here, maybe. Will we see the point of the game when the swords come out? Like the infantry. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so Red kind of going all in on this tower drop. Is it gonna work?
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't. You're right. It shouldn't.
It just shouldn't.
Blue has enough Vils there, and he's gonna try to take out those. Not all of them are attacking though. A couple of Vils just kind of hanging out.
I'm so shocked that tower went up.
It's
actually insane.
A couple of villages were just kind of hanging out and missed and taking a break.
Might even get a Vil kill. Yeah, Blue loses a Vil. Tower will go down.
Yeah. Otherwise, a good response. Yellow has a new
over the other side
lumber camp up, and Blue hacking away awkwardly in the corner. Excuse me.
So we scare away the spears with 2 skirmishers, even though we've got Vils and a scout. But we're making a stable of our own. Lord Daniel, not close to chopping through. How close are we for green? Not that close either. Everybody pretty far. How about red? Red closest, I think.
To castle, you mean, or?
To chopping through.
Oh, I
obviously,
see. Sorry, of course. Sorry.
With everybody being somewhat limited. Obviously, the furthest to chopping through is PittyGOD because he's not even started yet.
It might be green, actually. Green's doing okay.
Yeah.
And as long as one of them hacks through, both can take advantage of that, although it's more idle time by running around. But, Blue's
Red's
not
still beelining for those towers.
That could,
And that one should
yeah,
that one should go up
okay. That
and
could
be expensive.
Yeah, it could backfire though, because I feel red is I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
scouts out of position.
That's right.
Spears pushed back. Tower
Pitty
denied.
didn't get the lumber camp right, but is doing a great job of denying these towers, and I like it.
It might have been worth it actually to just quick wall the tower in instead of trying to fight it right now, because yeah, that could have denied it for longer. We weren't going to be able to batter it down, not with the number of vills that we had there. And tower does complete. Does have low HP though.
Skirmishers out of position, but they did get 5 kills. I don't know if they were all vills, but
A lot of spears. There are only 3 eco deaths for Daniel, and only one of them is from the spears. The rest is from vill fights. All of the scouts go down to the spears.
what do you think about
Nice for the
Blue's
tower.
aggression here against that tower? Is that the right move, I guess? I mean, you have to do it, I guess. Try to keep...
I think if you're gonna go to fight this tower, you need to send way more.
Yeah, big numbers.
So these are dead vills. 27 vills. So
Right.
Blue has the lowest number of vills. He's going to lose at least another 2 here.
Yeah.
Just on the way out. Should do. And the
Right.
tower creep begins.
But
Don't
overall,
have any defense in play for it either.
right. Overall, though, pretty good response here from Team Pink so far. Pink Potatoes and Green almost about to chop through there at the bottom. I think he's the closest of everyone. Oh no, Red is equally close. So pretty good response from Pink Potatoes so far. They do have a slight edge in vill count. They're 7 vills ahead, and mill count is equal. So could we see a game 5? I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here, but I think it's looking a bit promising at the moment. But we'll have to just see.
I am worried. I am not necessarily loving the... Like, we haven't gone onto stone at all when we're facing up against a tower play, so we can't drop defensive towers. We're not chopping through. We're going for a corner. Basically, I think PittyGOD hasn't played this map correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
So I am very worried about how they are going to get any further, because this tower creep is going to just surround the base.
Yeah.
And if we don't save our vills, we're going to be in a real rough spot.
Yeah, Blue is getting a couple of kills there on the stone, but it's not really... He has the one saving grace. There's another batch of stone behind his TC. He can maybe mine there, but he's... Yeah, the tower creep, like you're saying, just really going crazy.
No response. They killed... That was way more vills than should have died there, and denying the stone. So I know we were heavy focusing on what's going up. This tower is not lovely. And we know, look at that. PittyGOD does a good job here. I love this.
Wow.
Walls out the vills.
I haven't seen that before. That's
out the
glorious.
vills to go and batter the tower down. That's really nice.
Right.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's a good response. Green has chopped through, and Red hasn't, and neither has Yellow. So Green, the first to chop through, might be the first in castle, I guess, if he sees it. And he's building the mining camp.
I mean, Red's through. Red's got some villagers on the outside now. Yellow, soon to be as well.
And Green and Blue are trying to hit Red's wood choppers here at the back. 2 forces combining. I am worried about Blue though. I like the response there, but it's I guess he's at risk of losing his whole economy or his TC. I mean, he's actually top scorer, but I'm not sure how much of that is just the...
It's idle time.
Oh, look, Green...
It's fun enough.
Yeah. Okay, so Red has chopped through, and he's evacuating through to get some stone there at the back.
And Yellow gets in.
Yes! No! He's got to fight back here. He's got enough vills, so that should be fine.
No forging, so yeah, no forging is fine.
Right.
But I don't like this breakthrough here. I don't know why we're doing it, especially when we'd already chopped through. These scouts should be running around the edge of the map every time I ever see people play this and they don't send some units around the edge of the map, I have no idea why.
Yeah, it's a good point. And look, they walled off with stone, so those villas are outside and should be okay.
Safe.
So yeah, they're safe. Blue has taken down that advanced tower there from red, and has taken back his stone. So blue playing an interesting game there against the towers, and seems to have managed to survive this tower push. But
it's certainly an interesting play.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was feeling a bit pessimistic when I saw that, and then now these scouts against the spears. I mean, I don't know what to think exactly of that, but he's doing something right. He's ahead in the score.
Scouts has done big damage. Are they feeling so far behind as blue that they call this? Because blue's position is not good, and he's only just noticed that he's not chopping through. He's still chopping through in the fucking corner. Castle Age on the way in. Do you see Castle land in for yellow and just go, we're so far behind that we're not going to get this?
I mean, it would make sense on paper, but this is their last game, you know? I mean, this is an elimination game. If Pink Potatoes doesn't win this, they're out of the tournament. And so I'd like to think that the pride of the team will kick in right about now, and they will not accept going into the night quietly. So
Castle Age on the way in, but they still have not. We need to be walling off right now. The scouts are massing. We know they're massing. We've got Vills that are walking that direction as well.
Yeah, I like how green has I like how green has played it. What do you think about blue sending Vills through green's gap to get some gold, so that he can get up to speed on castle? Is that just adding to the idle time? Oh, blue catching some red Vills.
Yeah, big damage. Big damage.
So managing to, even though blue has had a tough time with the wood line and the tower rush, look at his Vill count. It's the same as red.
It's this yellow arrival in on green, though.
Oh, I see.
Well, it should be that, but instead we just chill him in a corner and don't do anything with it. That's fine. Eat my words. More towers.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That those yellow scouts. I mean, he didn't just lose them, but they lost their moment, and now they're. If green sees this, he should be able to respond.
He sees it, but he's still not walled off fully.
Yeah. Right.
I don't.
So green. Okay, so yellow is up to castle. Blue really trying to compensate for, the wood line
which is what blue does. Yeah, that's blue's whole vibe.
That's right. Did it in game 3 as well. You're right with the steppies. And taking down some Vills. I do like the kill count here. Look at this. 9 kills. I think those are all Vills. Oh, another tower advance, and blue finally by building his own tower here.
I don't love this second tower.
Look at this castle from green. There's a castle going down. A castle drop.
Flex.
Yeah, I don't mind Pink Potatoes' position here. They're through. I mean, green awkwardly outside, but this castle will go up.
Blue's so toast though.
Yeah, blue has had a tough. I like the damage he's been doing, and he's building a market now. And green is building a siege workshop to support. Great on green to help his ally like that, and blue continuing to do damage, and probably will catch more Vills here. Look at this in the north. No, he doesn't. He stops. Anyway, he missed that group of red Vills running up. So
yeah. Yellow you're right. Yellow hasn't done much with their timing, other than making sure that blue doesn't exit.
Yeah.
And we'll come back with the light cav and hit. Again, we haven't secured these fucking villages, and it's doing my nut in because the light cav are right there.
Yeah. It's interesting. Those yellow scouts. They were checking to see whether blue was. They were idle scouts, so to speak, because they were checking for blue's breakthrough through the wood line, but he hadn't broken through yet, so they were kind of wasted scouts there. Green with a mangonel here on the towers, so blue might have just held the line here with that one tower, and he's repairing the mangonel. No, he's not. Is he? Doesn't have any wood? I don't know what's happening there. He's not repairing. Let's go. Repair it. Okay.
Every single one of the gold vills for yellow just died. If green just died. While trying to get that TC up for that bit of the map that he didn't fucking secure in the first place.
Oh, you're right. It did finally. The chickens did finally come home to roost. I can't believe it. I thought he was gonna get away with that, but I mean, he got the castle up. I think. So Team Pink Potatoes are still ahead, barely in the Vill count, but super exposed there in the back, and they will have to send some pikes back to secure that. But I think that that the fact that PittyGOD has stabilized here, that is massive, because this whole time Blue felt like the most vulnerable one on Team Pink Potatoes. You know, always so exposed, bad wood cutting. I really worried about the whole. You know, if that team goes down, then Blue goes down. The game's pretty much over. But you have stabilized a bit, so we'll see if they can respond.
Market abuse. I think Huskarls can do some good work here. There's not a huge eco for yellow this time.
I didn't even see them, those Huskarls. Okay.
Swords, man.
You're happy, right? This is...
Yeah, I gotta see something like I like to see in this set, so, you know, that works out.
And they're coming for the Gujaras. Yeah.
These knights, man.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Look, so green is walling house. I love those houses coming down to protect the stone miners. And he secured his outer TC there, green. And the Huskarls are now running amok in red's base. I like Pink Potatoes' odds in this game. Blue has stabilized. Green has secured his gold again. The castle is still up. Huskarl is running around. What's the win condition for Team Combi? Do you think what do they need to do?
They need to kill Blue as soon as Blue chops through.
Right.
And they are ready to. Like, look at how many vills Blue has right here.
You're right.
They are dead.
Blue sees it.
Absolutely dead. He's only defending that little bit. He doesn't know that the chop through... That's the distraction. The light cav are on the other side ready to shred them.
Yeah. And that's how many vills? Oh my goodness, how many is that? That's... I think he saw it now.
There's
21 vills. Yeah. He's sending his 2 little scouts. He's going to try to send what he can. 2 scouts to the rescue. Continues to raid in the middle, but yeah. So at what point in the game does the outside become the whole game? You see yellow dropping a second TC on the outside. Red is securing, has stone walls in the back. Now is the transition point, eh? Oh no! Are you guys seeing this?
This is what we were waiting for.
Yeah. This is tough. So he does drop the wall.
Just the palisade.
Just the palisade, but he's lost his vill count. Just went down to 33. This is tough. Yeah. So this is a bit of a do or die moment. I mean, the whole game is a do or die for Team Pink Potatoes, but can they recover from this? So I see Green has a second.
He needs saving.
Yeah.
Green needs to send some pikes over, like, now.
Yeah.
And also to fix his economy, because it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great. Putting that pressure on, and all of this is time that the Slavs get into a better position. Castle comes up right on the front.
That's right. Castle
Blue.
Drop on Blue. And he's mining stone desperately to get his own get some new TCs down. I do like Green though. He is the highest vill count, and actually somehow Team Pink Potatoes are ahead in the vill count, 7 ahead, despite the losses from Blue, despite the awkward position, despite only one TC.
But not coming to help. That's the thing. Like, we're doing some useless poking raids, and we're not coming to help, and we are losing so much of our teammate.
Yeah.
With that castle coming up, siege backed up by it, like, Santa's going to do well, and we're making another semi-useless castle, a castle that can actually be denied. There's knights here. We delete the knight. The knight by accident.
Oh no, really? Was there a yellow deleted? Oh, and there's a counter castle. That's not going up. What? No, that's the wrong move from Daniel. I don't like that castle from Daniel. He Yeah, he abandons it.
Yeah,
Okay.
needn't have bothered.
So blue is going to drop a TC there, deep, protected in green's base. So they're opting for, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, though. I would love to see some Goth pikes helping blue stabilize his economy. I thought he had stabilized, but... And what's this stone miners, the distance mining there? I don't know. It's desperate times, I guess, for blue.
It is fully chaotic. Like, blue's having a bad game, but yellow's being hit pretty hard by
Yeah, look
green
at that.
right now.
I don't know who's worse
Trying to
off.
force up on castle.
How many...
Yeah.
And can green run through here and deny that castle there? Oh no, he deleted a house to let his villas in, but he's going to let the Goth in as well.
Castle should go up before they arrive, but it's a lot of dead vills.
Castle should go up. We see another new TC from blue, so T's got 2 TCs on the way. Blue's still alive, and yellow does get the castle up.
Barely. Red's position is good. Red's position is very good, and actually, like, Slavs. If we start making Boyar, Goths are gonna not be having the best of times.
Oh, I see.
Three or 4 Boyar will probably clear everything the Goths are making.
Really? Oh, jeez. I was about to say I was liking Pink Potato's position. They're 30 ahead in Vill count. But is that about to drop with Blue's Vills all dying here? And yeah. And there's nothing to protect Green's base.
Nothing at all.
He's got to be careful not to let all of Red... I mean, they're just spears here, I guess. But, oh no, he diverts and goes to Green's main base. I don't know. I guess the onus is on Team Pink Potatoes to have a response in Imperial Age. They're ahead in the score. I don't know if we'll get to Imperial, but Green has a huge gold and stone count.
It's Green's eco is sort of carrying.
Do you have a paused game, by the way?
I do have a pause. Oh, it's just empty saying sec.
Okay. Okay, folks, let's check on the chat here. Sorry, I'm so engrossed in the game. I'm not a commercial break in progress. Okay, so I see Huggy G is active here. He says Gujara spear raid for the win. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I love those castle drops. Okay.
Finally securing some side map. I do think that they are in a really rough spot, though.
Which side here? The team Pink Potatoes?
Pink Potatoes.
Yeah.
So much of this is down to the Goths being in a really excellent spot.
Right.
I don't think the Goths are in too excellent of a spot. We have at least got blue on the outside with 2 TCs. Red is only on 1 TC. Is on the outside already, though, and so should be in a position to drop a second TC as soon as they've got some space, some map control.
Yeah.
But I think Slavs, late game, should be able to 2v1 this.
Right. But if if Pink Potatoes are on their ball, I mean, can the Goth do an archer switch? I mean, he's got 1 archer upgrade in.
Hand cannons. Hand cannons in Imp is their vibe.
Right. I think they have the economy to do it. I mean, they're more than 3 vills ahead. Another castle going down now from Green to possibly stop this Gujara advance. Useless castle, do you think? Or, oh no, what is this engagement here? What is this wild Goth Gujara mosh pit? Oh no, look at these chakrams.
Bill's trying.
Oh no, it's a red castle. I thought that was a green castle.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. What? I don't know what
it probably goes up.
Really? No, he cancels
it. He cancels
it. Okay.
He might have been able to get that up, especially with the chakrams there and his armored elephant.
I mean, will we see it dropped again? Is that is a red castle?
Yeah, he goes for the back on the hill.
Oh, geez, but only 4 vills. Yeah, the Goth has to have a response here. Green, though, he's going to try to drop a castle there at the back of Red's base. And he's dropped a castle on Yellow's, just right in front of Yellow's base. No, I don't think that Gujara castle's going up there. What a wild game, guys. I hope you're enjoying the ride here. Jeez, I think we're going to see for the first time, like or at least for me, Imperial Age Chaos Pit.
Sees the foundation. And we've got horse collar on the way in. Wow, let's go, PittyGOD.
Yeah. Maybe a good time for the economy.
I think this is a very good castle.
Yeah.
It cuts off the retreat into the base. Look at how many. There's 50 idle vills for MT. Imp on the way in first as well for Daniel.
We've got 3 castles being dropped right now. One from Green there at his home base. One on Red's right behind Red. Don't know what to think of that. Oh, and another castle being dropped by Red and Green's running. What are we watching, folks? Okay, so he changed position. Yeah,
it's messy. Yeah, and he can just walk in with this army and shred Green's eco. And there's nothing over here. We've got no production. We've got no military, no defensive options.
Oh, you're right. I think your foresight is beginning to... You're right, because
I'm worried.
The chakrams, the chakrams. There's what's the answer from the Goths? I mean, cavalry at this point. You know, maybe he can do. That's not the right answer, is it? I guess crossbows.
They're castle age chakrams, so like they're not mega good until they get up to significant numbers. We can still like spread formation units.
Oh, but look at Red's base in the back. Blue 8 was able to deny it. He got some scouts back there. I didn't see that at all.
26 kills on those scouts as well.
Holy 26. Holy. How did we... So that's a factor. That's a factor. Blue has a third TC down. So I see the Gujarat moving into Pink Potato's base at the back, but they have the economy numbers. 177 villas against 114. It's like a 60 vil advantage. I mean, they've got all the wrong units, I guess.
God. It's this castle creep as well. They have no answer to the castle creep.
I mean, just more and more TCs. Keep moving around. Get to Imp and then hand cannoneers, I guess. But I don't know. How is the economy? No, the economy is rough. I guess Green has gold, but no food. They've got to build their own castle. Oh no, this was a mistake, I think, from Green. He's got to back up that. Oh, he's trying to.
Yeah, the vills got in the way. They done fucked it up.
That's not working.
They fucked it up.
Yeah, that's not. Is it happening for? Is that castle going up from Green? I really can't tell.
It'll go up, but it'll be expensive. But he's got vills to spare.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Okay, so Red has forced to build another TC. Red only has 2 TCs, and one of them is about to go down. And he's getting wheelbarrow.
Yeah, but see the amount of value that Red has managed to get, right?
Yeah.
It's actually kind of crazy that Red has upset so much of the economy of Green. Thankfully, Green was able to pull back and is still on gold. Like, Imp is not an impossibility, but food is the issue. We can buy Imp, actually.
I'm wondering why he hasn't done that yet or something similar. We see Daniel's about to hit. One interesting thing, if you compare it to the last game, so Daniel is not, like, look at his economy, 82 villas, not bad. But compared to the last game, Daniel was way ahead in the economy last game. So Pink Potato's still doing okay in terms of economy. The fact that they've done an economy boom is already pretty good. But yeah, it is incredible how Santo has just been able to disable so much of the economy despite having so little himself.
Yeah, I think he's got really, really, really good value. Like, genuinely really good value.
Yeah.
PittyGOD's done a nice job of kind of bouncing back into it, but until Imp is in and we have, like, hand cannons or something to push back these castles, Red has done everything that he needed to, and he's given Yellow enough space to just boom quietly away at the back, relatively uncontested. We're starting to regain position by sending small groups of units out to get rid of castles and stuff. So yeah, I still think Team Daniel, Team Combi,
they might just pull it off.
Looking okay. Yeah.
So I really would like to see an Imp upgrade there from the Goths. He's got 2,500 gold.
He's got the res.
He's got everything he needs. Just click that Imp upgrade. A lot of idling vills.
There it is. On the way up.
Okay. I do think, though, that Team Pink Potatoes continues to have the advantage just because the economy will it's a little bit of a snowball effect the longer the game goes with the Vill advantage. 200 to... I mean, it's closing. It's only 50 now, and the higher numbers you get, the less it matters, I guess. But
again, hitting red. Oh, and red does move back over to get back onto the gold. So there we go. Elite Boyar upgrade on the way. I think Elite Boyar upgrade is is brutal for the Goths.
Yeah, that might be a tough day for the Team Pink Potatoes. But and it's hard to believe that green only has like the army count is pretty small for green right now.
We kind of need Magyars to be in a position where they can go for Cav Archer. Not that I think PittyGOD will do that. And the Goths to be our sort of like infantry front, maybe adding in hand cannon.
Right.
But we need to be there. But I think we're going to lose an awful lot of ground to yellow.
It's
Question
interesting
is,
now.
do they just completely kill red?
Yeah, I was going to say, it kind of feels like that game one... Well, it's different, but in that game, It was, again, Daniel kind of trying to give a little bit of hope to the team. Unfortunately, red really being held down here, down to those 2 TCs. His outer area never really was able to grow. Vill count 50. So Pink Potatoes have done a good job of keeping red down, but Daniel is growing, and
he's really growing as well.
Yeah.
Like, castle coming up, he's got Boyar, he's
Imp
in a position...
Yeah.
Bear in mind that we've got to clear these 2 red castles as well before we even start to deal with yellow, which is so much more time. First of the Trebs pops out. We are prepping the Goth spam, though.
Yeah, you know what I like, though, about Pink Potato's position? I don't know if they'll think of this, but they have a lot... They did it as I was saying it. They deleted some palisades on the right. They have all that space on the right to grow into. So even if they lose a bunch... if they have the will, they can rebuild their economy while they get the right military combo. Keep your army alive. Do not engage the death ball, and get the mill combination you're looking for, and keep your economy up by building new TCs back there if you have to. They have the potential, so we'll have to just see. We'll see this is where the grit of the team kind of comes in. Like how do they have the endurance? This game is almost an hour now. Game 4.
Fletching on Chaos Pit. Fletching on the way in. So are we thinking about that Cav Archer transition for blue?
Right. You were saying it, Cav. Getting the Cav Archers.
I think it's really important against the Slavs.
Yeah.
Elite Boyar, their melee armor is just so high range, and they're expensive, so we need to be like shredding. But look at their numbers. Oh god.
Look at these Vills running over. I think they're running over anyway. I think they're, or not. Maybe I'm. Anyway, sorry. They're keeping their economy alive. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. This is quite a crazy group of boyars here, but are they doing the best damage? They're just kind of hitting buildings. They really need to hit the economy of Team Pink Potatoes, right? Can they find a way in? And maybe Blue's Palisade Gate there in the middle. Do you see that? Maybe they could take that out and just run right in the middle and just...
It's enough boyars to get in and kill everything. Like...
Oh, you think so?
There's actually a chop through.
So
they can just...
Yeah.
They can just go.
Look at these houses coming down. He's got palisades, though. But you're right. Look at Yellow's economy.
Can we wall him in?
Yes!
Can we wall him in?
What?
Yes. This is your moment.
Not bad. The delay, just that delay plays. And look at these got the halbs in the way. This might have been... So I would... Yellow... Okay, he might still make it in here.
He still makes it in.
Oh.
Palisades aren't going to stop them. And the other nice thing is that the Chakrams will shred the halbs.
Yeah. But in a strange way, that's okay, because I guess time is
They're
on...
only halbs.
Right, they're only halbs, yeah. They will probably lose this military engagement, Team Pink Potatoes, but if they take advantage of their map control, they might yet be able to do something. I like Yellow's. Look at Yellow's resources, though. This whole Boyar army could be wiped from the map, and he could replace it.
And the Boyars will win this fight as well.
You might be right. This is rough. Pink Potatoes.
It's expensive.
What can they really need to think about?
Oh, snap! They didn't. Are we not? fully upgraded? We are.
You know, I gotta admit, I looked
Wild.
away. I didn't even look at the end because I just assumed the result was.
I thought the Boyars were going to win, but look, that Goth spam is...
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I mean, Goth infantry. Can you remind me what's the Goth infantry bonus again? Is it increased attack, speed, or maybe?
It's just spammy.
Spamming. That's it.
It's just spammy. They make lots of it. It's not better. In fact, if anything, it's actually worse. They missed their second armor, the third armor upgrade, so they should be dying to Boyar, but
I thought they were
clearly
gonna
not. Clearly, I'm wrong.
They may have. I remember there was a while where it was So, but Yellow does have the resources to completely replace this force. So I do expect a complete new Boyar force to come out, and they might
castles
perform better. But this is tough here for Team Combi because Red is still down in the.
He did, yeah.
He's down in the gutter. 42 vills. I mean, he's coming back, but look at this now.
Every time he gets a little window, he gets raided again.
And we've got one brave villager, one blue villager dropping a castle next to Red's outer area there. That castle's not going up very fast.
Oh God!
Jeez.
Castle's coming up.
Yeah.
Castle coming up. They tried to move out. Found Hussar. Yeah, blue is dead. Blue is dead, and it's going to be 2v1. Not blue, red.
Yeah.
Red is dead.
Red is.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I know. It's
We
a tough.
should kill these traps if they dive. Halbs are out of position.
What else can Yellow do though? He's Slavs have infantry as well, don't they? Can't he mix in some some Druzina or something?
He could just go champion.
Just go, because I don't know if I don't like the way he's using the Boyars. I would right click those into the economy and just let the Helbs attack castles.
Let him go. Yeah, we need something else.
Yeah, you don't need to fight those Helbs. Just send those Boyars rampage through. Look, it's open again. He's hacked through the middle. One right click, and this Team Pink Potatoes economy might look different. Did I predict his move? No. Okay, he's going back again. Come on. So now Daniel. The hope is down to Daniel. It's 2 versus 1.
We got a TC on the outside though. That's nice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's
but
go, Red.
Immediately found. Found. No, or maybe not. But
doesn't actually find it.
No.
He goes for the gold bills instead, and it was already open. And they call GG because Red is 2 dead, down to 14 bills. There was no hope.
Wow. Okay, guys.
It's a game 5.
It's a game 5. It's what we were hoping for at this end. We got it. We got the swords. You got the Goth Huskarls. Surprise! I thought Team Pink Potatoes had the edge there, but you got me thinking there with the Chakram Boyar combination there. That was scary.
I thought it was gonna cook. I thought Boyars were gonna do better against the Goth Halbs. They've got the damage output of a paladin, right? That 14 plus 4.
Right.
But then the melee armor, 11 melee armor is they're Teutonic Knights on
right
on a horse.
Yeah. So there's not much infantry from Goth that can handle that.
Exactly. But
cannoneers,
clearly,
yeah,
sword's too strong.
Just the numbers. Good kill death ratio there from Daniel though, so he definitely gave the team lots of hope there. What a game! And this game went an hour and 6 minutes in game time. Crazy game, guys. I hope you're all enjoying it as much as we are. I do need to run to the washroom quickly. It's been a long set, so I will run away for a moment. I don't know if they've already started the next game. I hope not. They probably anyway. I'll be back. I'll be back in just a couple seconds.
There you go. Oh, it's got dark. It's got very dark. I'll probably have to turn my lights on. When I started, it was daylight, and now it's getting dim. I thought this set would be over by now. Genuinely, I thought this set would be over. I've got another set in 1 hour that I'm supposed to cast. I was supposed to have a break. Oh, well, they're bringing the solid games. I'll give them that. So, after this, I have so I'm going to just go turn my light on for Tarnished Deathmatch. I have 2 Tarnished Deathmatch sets to cast on my own channel. I might even raid myself if this goes on too long and it gets close, which will be very funny. I don't know how I'm going to have to set up the stream to raid into myself, but hey, we'll fucking try. There we go. Back in business. So we should be moving to either African Clearing or Growlpole. Obviously, they're going to take after that long game, a pretty quick game break. And it looks like it will be African Clearing.
I am back, and I heard African Clearing. That will be a great...
African Clearing. That was Goths and Magyars facing up against Slavs and Gajaras, wasn't it? Okay, and they lost. They won.
It's a really interesting set that we've seen here because it was beginning to look like it'd be a reverse sweep. Even the way Game 4 started this last game, because we saw a couple of blunders there from Team Pink Potatoes. And
Goddammit, Blue.
Yeah, sorry, didn't want to look again. A low elo armchair commentary here. Like if it was me playing, it'd be, believe me, that would be like the least of the blunders probably. But yeah, it really was looking tough for the Pink Potatoes early. Also, that tower creep was, I've seen that in other matches in the tournament. It usually ends with the player being tower creep losing, the one who's on the defensive. So okay, got a 200-second spec delay here, so they remembered the spec delay, I guess. But they reversed it. They turned it around. The rating, they did more damage than they took somehow, even though it was less visible. Unfortunately, Red got caught off guard there. Did he lose 26 vills? I missed it to those 4 scouts that got around. His whole outside base
big
lost.
Damage.
Tough. And then Danielle, but it looked like there was definitely danger there. Like we were saying, the Boyar and the Chakram being very proportionally really scary, and huge economy from Pink Potatoes, but you can have 300 vills, but I don't think that's going to beat the Boyars. They didn't have 300; they had something like 200. But yeah, so what a game, what a set, and hope you guys are enjoying it, and glad to be casting this with you, Tom. It's most of the sets I've done, they ended up being like 2-0 or 3-0 sets, but this is it's a real cliffhanger here.
It's because I've got a long day of casting ahead of me. So Sod's Law means that it has to go all 5 games, and they have to be bangers. So I appreciate it. Certainly moving into African Clearing, it's nice that we go like full circle. We started with Nomad, we end with Nomad.
That's right. Very poetic. Just look at the comments here. Huggy G says Swords is too strong. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they've been. That's right. Yeah. So that's awesome. So yeah, hopefully this we got 15 people watching here. Welcome everybody to Game 5 of Emerald Division semifinal.
I think no. I was wrong. I was reading it wrong. He's picked Khmer, not Catans. I was like, he's already played Catans. No, he's playing Khmer. That was just dyslexia. Okay, that's fine. Khmer, Magyars, Huns, Berbers. Wow.
So I'm not actually seeing it. Who picked Khmer? It's it'll be. So is that a definite?
PittyGOD.
PittyGOD.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Huns, Berbers, and Khmer and Magyars. So, return of the Magyars, this time for MT instead of PittyGOD. They really haven't used up all of their civs. It's quite funny. They're like, we actually only want to play these ones. We'll use them twice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's possible also during the game they were thinking about how they should have used them. And so now sometimes the set kind of takes a life of its own. Khmer, I mean, good cavalry, right?
African clearing, though.
Yeah.
One of the big advantages of Khmer, like eco-wise, is that you want to farm with them. But African clearing is a map where farming is less important. Genuinely, being able to put mills down on all of that fish and then going like cav seems like the better play. So actually, like Japanese here,
right,
is probably something that I would prefer over Khmer.
Any civ that has like a any civ that has like some kind of a fishing bonus ends up being a massive advantage on this map. I do like this map. It's one of my usually have good games on this map, and it's a classic turned into a classic. I just love the way that you can, you can create, nice bases in it. It's open, but it's not ridiculously open like Arabia in my mind. So it's a nice combination of all factors, and we're in.
Oh, it's going to be a short one.
Oh no.
Immediate TC down for for red on a good spot, but Daniel and MT very close together. MT gets a nice spot.
I'm not
Daniel
sure.
Daniel gets a beautiful spot.
It is a beautiful spot, but I can't decide who's it's worse for. Is this worse for Daniel or worse for MT Explorer? Because look how exposed Daniel is. He's so close to the two opponents.
He could get sandwiched. He definitely could get sandwiched.
I mean, he's got food, but everyone has food, so it's African clearing. I kind of favored Pink Potatoes again here because they're together, but it really doesn't matter. It's so early. All he has to do is expand in the other direction, and he should be okay. Oh, geez. It looks like it'll be a short game. We say that now. You might just jinx it. We'll have a 2-hour game here.
I might be eating my words. Yeah. The other thing that he needs to do is if he can upset both MT and PittyGOD with his forward position and let Red have a relatively uncontested time for like the first time this set. Like Red's been hit every single game. Even when they've won, Red's had a rough time.
You're right.
Then they might be in a really nice spot. So we'll get to see here.
This might just be the game where Red gets to finally thrive in peace and build a nice kingdom there in isolation in the back. But Daniel is their strongest player, right? So, anyway, we'll just have to see. Maybe he thrives. Thrives being kind of the flank player here.
Who would thought that a rating difference like this?
Yeah, it's pretty minute. Actually,
and the games have been so close.
Right. That's true. Oh, I didn't
really
actually.
Nice for them.
Yeah, for some reason I didn't quite notice that we have. That's right. Okay, interesting. Well, it's all about the prep, right, for the maps. And remember, this is a rematch. The first time they played, there was the result that we mentioned. Team Combi took it, and so Pink Potatoes have had plenty of time to think about what happened and how to respond. So we're seeing that response now, maybe. Oh, geez, the anticipation, folks. Game 5. Who's gonna? And this is the semifinal. This is there's still the final set after, or not today, obviously, but it will come afterwards.
Yeah. But both of these teams, I feel like, are strong enough that they can be very competitive in the finals as well. So
yeah,
you don't get a close semi-final like this if the teams are bad. That's just it's a fact.
Right.
It's a statement of fact.
That's right. And actually, both sides of the bracket have been very competitive. I think the other semifinal, think I'm, I think the other semifinal also went to 5 games. I didn't see yes, it did. It went to 5 as well. So both semifinals going to 5 games. A very competitive Emerald division here. Very cool to see.
I'm glad. I do get worried, certainly for whenever in our lower divisions of tournaments, it can often end up with maybe things not being as close. Maybe if people only have the ability to get up to, say, 1400 by using only one strategy.
Right.
Or maybe only playing one civ.
Mm-hmm.
So your ratings, kind of lower elo, can end up, I say lower, as if 15s to 1700 is like low. Like, no, every single one of these players mops the floor with me. But like compared to people who are actually playing a lot of tournaments, these higher rated players, the kind of 1800 and above, you can get this high by practicing one strat and doing it on ladder every day, and great, you'll shoot up the rankings. That doesn't translate very well to tournament sets because you only win one game doing that, and then your civ's gone. And your strats explored. And
it's an interesting point because it's a tournament really has a different life. It's not just about the it's all about the being well-rounded, the well-rounded team, and I think we've seen that in this set. Very different, pretty different strategies I think being used, and I'm trying to think about. Oh, you go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say it's like in the last game is the first time that Team Combi really went for a non-standard play, right? Every other game they've tried to go archers and cav. This time they went awkward tower rush vil fight and spears and boyar. So very, very different from their standard play. Daniel having to run vils far to get to a wood line. This is that thing where I kind of mentioned it at the very, very start of the cast, where African clearing, you tend to have your TCs towards that outer edge, so you are close enough. So for me, like red's position, other than the fact that there's no gold nearby, is like bang on. You want to be close enough to a wood line that you don't need to spend too much vil time reaching it and still be on fish. I probably wouldn't have put the mill that side of my TC, but whatever. It's good enough.
Right.
Feudal Age in for everybody except PittyGOD.
I wonder what that means for the Khmer play.
22 pop scouts. It's not. It's not 22 pop scouts. I would love if it was 22 pop scouts. That would be hilarious. I think this is an attempt at a fast castle. 22 pop fast castle.
Sure. We might see the same chaos we saw in the last game. 3 castles going up simultaneously.
But look at the timings, though. We're going for stable against barrack archery range, and that barrack archery range is literally right on top. We probably need to be hopping onto that stone and getting up a tower at the front of the base to protect that gold. It's going to be messy.
This is going to be messy, and it's tough. And I guess we see Daniel already responding well to the pressure of being so close. Blue not in no military buildings yet from Blue, so can't support Empty Explorer so far.
It's just going to be a straight click up. They're going to be very, very vulnerable. This entire build is all about trying to get up to Castle Age as fast as possible and get onto Knights.
Right. So Team Combi has performed really well in the early game most of the set. So I wonder if we're seeing that again here. Maybe too brave, these walls here a little bit. I guess you could call it brave, and Team Combi is sneaking in. Nice house walls though.
Denied woodline for sure. And housed, so can't make any more military buildings. The archers and scouts get in, and we can't do anything. We can't do anything.
Oh no. This is unfortunate.
And we didn't even finish the house, so we're still housed.
So the stable is going up from PittyGOD, so hopefully he can come support his ally soon, but...
And it's not like we're that far away from... Oh, no, I was saying that. We are... I thought we weren't that far away from Castle, but we are. We are very far away from Castle.
Yeah, no, Castle is a whole different century at this point. So the tower went up there from Green, so he managed to withstand a bit the pressure.
A bit. And will he finish his walls?
But it's almost looking like Team Pink Potatoes is going to be like cut off from each other. Oh, well, in the sense that Team Combi is really doing... They have, I guess you could call it map control at the moment, but as much as there can
There's
be
enough.
Yeah.
There's enough scouts out.
You're right.
I think now from MT and their Magyar scouts. We probably wanted to be doing a bit more damage than we have done. But I think we're fine with this. Now everybody else just has to push for Castle, and we're not a million miles away. Daniel's actually kind of close.
Yeah. And I have to eat my words because I just said Castle is a century away, and I think PittyGOD just he's up to Castle now, and Green is fine. That
was that build. That whole build. The vulnerability of it is that there's no way of supporting your ally while you're on your way up. So if they're facing pressure, they could easily be 2v1'd. But not enough came. Both of them. Everybody rushing for Castle, but not with a build as tight as PittyGOD's. And PittyGOD's not even going for like heavy aggro with it either, which is, I don't know. Do I like that? Probably not. We've gone for a second TC. We're on gold. I guess we've got more fish, and now we're streaming Knights over.
Right.
Daniel sending wood for gold, trying to get that click up, and it's on the way.
I guess you could say PittyGOD really using the map, those lakes, and taking advantage of the free food to build those knights. But it's very I would consider that a bit micro-intensive, and also you're very spread out. You're not, as well protected as, say, Santo down here in the corner, where his base is so nice and compartmentalized and defended.
Yeah, they're lucky. They're lucky that they're focusing red, because actually yellow is probably slightly more vulnerable.
You're right.
And yellow hits Castle, and that's going to be good for them. I wonder if they transition for yellow to going to Cav. Ooh! Santa gets in on blue, though. Oh, we're Khmer. We could have just hopped in the houses. Oh, but we get in on red. The gold.
Yeah, the gold goes down. Team Combi being ahead so far until now. Yeah. Jeez.
Every time, man. Every time. The poor dude.
Yeah, he's...
But are we...
Yeah.
Are we going to go for a stable? I really... But that's Berbers, right? We don't want to stay Berber archers?
Yeah, I would say stables from both Berbers and Huns. At some point, we can expect that. I think it's really just the early economy now. They're just kind of figuring it out, waiting for Castle. And has Red clicked up? He has not. I don't know. I see.
Red's closer than Green though to click up. So.
Yep.
And his base looks nicer. Like, oh, look at that! It's just lovely walls.
Yeah.
It looks nicer.
I would be more like Red here, just kind of hugging the tree line, my little protective kingdom, peering across the wall hesitantly.
It's pretty. I just don't know what Blue's just, I guess, doing a not very successful boom. I expected the Castle Age timing to be way more important for Blue, and it hasn't been.
Well, what would be the Khmer play once you're in Castle? I mean, do you I mean, he's going for scorpions, I guess, and he's gonna get that mass up eventually, or what's the play here? I mean,
Well, I thought with that kind of castle timing, you are either doing some filthy all-in,
knights,
like stupid monk siege play, right? Like you could do that,
right?
Or
Yellow's in.
Yeah, you heavy go on the knights, like 1 TC or
Right.
the knights. Yellow's gonna get in on green.
Right, if you're
Green
gonna-
clicks up, but green's doing damage to yellow. But green's losing all their scouts to yellow as well. Defensive siege workshop gonna come up for blue, but it's being blocked off by the army of yellow. Yellow's defense is good, and yellow's in castle age. So this is just This is just gonna be messy the whole way round.
Yeah. Pretty tough there for MTX. He seemed to have a nice wall, but you know what? What has Yellow achieved? No, what has he achieved? He's chasing those green vills. Lots of idle time.
Whole lot of idle.
Oh, geez, and they're still sitting there.
Get in your allies TC or something.
Yeah, and I don't think blue has any army.
Got houses though. Got houses. You come hop in the houses.
Yeah. This is tough here for Team Pink Potatoes. This might be another do or die moment, I guess. Not much of an army from. Are they doing damage somewhere?
Well, I thought we'd find the TC expansion before it came up with the scouts, but we didn't. We didn't. So I think they're still groovy. Can we hop in? Hop in the houses. Hop in the houses.
I mean,
No, don't hop out the houses.
Yeah. What's that? I mean, it's one thing to hop into the houses, but it's you're not fighting off the attack, right? You're not doing any damage. You're not, you're idling.
And
so
siege workshop.
Right.
Just to
get a couple of scorpions out.
Yeah, but we've got so many TCs as well. Like,
so we see that market coming down from green there. So Team Pink Potato, they're fine, but they don't really have an answer to this force of crossbows right now. They're just kind of avoiding it, which is probably the right move, but slowly falling behind the... Are they? No, what am I talking about? They're ahead in the economy. Team Pink Potato is 15 vills ahead. Way behind in the mill count, but ahead in the economy somehow.
Green's got nothing.
Right.
And small numbers of red army, which we didn't re-wall. We haven't secured ourselves, which again, MT should be better at, really. They're receiving damage, and the army of yellow does all of that and then strolls away to fight another day.
Yeah. It's feeling a bit... Oh, by the way, I think does it say... Okay, commercial break in progress, that's just the ads, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's feeling a bit, I guess you could say, sloppy. I might have to eat those words later, but from Team Pink Potato so far, like, they're not really...
No, I think you're absolutely right. It does feel sloppy. It feels like it's been a long set for them.
Yeah, missing those walls, like the wall drops, like the armies are often getting through, losing vills here and there. That is unnecessary. They probably should be further ahead given their heavy boom, and then the mill count just keeps snowballing. So, but
yeah, he does have a militia hidden away in there. I didn't even notice that.
Oh.
There he is. Forward aggressive militia.
Nice. The leader of the war band. But the game's definitely not over. Plenty of time for Team Pink Potatoes to change tact.
No, they are feeling behind. They've been behind before. I've been a bit of a Pink Potatoes doubter. No, not militia. Not against the... No, he went... Oh, not the militia. He could have been a long sword. He could have been there. But alas, removed.
Could have been a champion.
And so PittyGOD goes, well, you know what? We don't seem to be doing that well. I guess, our army's falling behind. I bet, you know what? I'll make more TCs.
Right. I think the map is huge, and that's something I was really wondering when the game started, is how will the players respond to being so close to each other? And we see how they've responded, right? They spread out, which is the right move. But I guess the question is who spreads out better and who can respond. And Pity getting some knights now in the Scorpions that we were talking about.
But where's Red's army? They're not okay. There really isn't one. Red focusing a little bit more on the boom. We're going for a castle. I like this castle. Decent amount of pressure.
Yeah.
Can it be denied though? We're gonna have to play some good defense here. 2 knights, bait away.
Yeah, 5 vills only,
off.
and all those crossbows, those Scorpions have to get some shots in.
And
I don't know.
nice. I think they can pick this off. They should be able to micro this down.
Yeah. Fortunately, too little there.
Yeah.
Not enough vills. Is it worth sending more? He is sending more.
Yeah, you have to. It's got halfway. And you've got the military forward. It was brave to only send 5.
Yeah. By the way, like Khmer, they're just such a strong civ late in the game. I'm not sure if it's 100% the best map for them, but they're just such a powerful civ with the Scorpion Death Ball, and you see 86 vills. It's interesting. We'll have to see. Yeah.
Brave castle, but we're trying to get the denial in. With the crossbows getting the snipes, it might work, It might work.
Yeah.
It's a proper race.
Jeez. I think
there's only 1 vill. 2 vills, 1 vill. Castle goes up, denied.
99.49.
Oh, good.
Jeez. That's a doubt castle if ever there's been one, but I'm sure it'll go up. More vills coming. Blue can afford the vills. You know what? What do you think about yellow walling off that castle so it never goes up? Building some house foundations, maybe. I don't know. Here comes Blue's vills.
He just needs 1 tap on it. It's true, but there's no way. Oh, and we're going for Magyar Cav Archers against the Berbers. Ooh.
Yeah, he's trying to distract here and try to get those vills in. And one of them, what are we watching here? What are we watching?
And it goes off.
All you had to do was hit the ground right here a couple times, and the entire castle is up.
Right, now.
Yeah.
Quietly mass up petards. There he goes! PittyGOD massing up the petards. How many petards to kill a castle? It's like 10 or something like that.
Oh, really? That's what he's doing. Okay, I see it. Jeez.
He's not going to have enough time, especially with the immediate ram. And we tried to even do the petards out, but we're not close enough.
Yeah.
So it immediately gets sniped.
Guys, what is this? What is this set we're watching here? Like this wild castle duel here. Loving the new architecture, by the way, from the Berbers. What a nice, pretty castle. But yeah, that Khmer castle will go down.
What do you know? Unsecured woodline again, and it gets hit again as Santo hits into MT. It's a symphony of pain, I think, is how this goes for poor team Pink Potatoes. Every bit being hit, being hurt, and PittyGOD is housed. Had the Vil lead for so long, but
yeah, I was
no longer.
I was about to say they're now behind 10 Vils, and they were ahead 20 or something earlier. So
yeah,
Milcan's still the same, and unfortunately, the economy advantage that they had built up with that early castle and having the space back there is kind of fading away. But we see some knights here from Blue on the right. Can they bravely turn the tide here and get some kills? We'll have to see.
It's just look at how much map control is being grabbed by Daniel, and like we're at 114 Vils. And now it's Berbers with a castle starting to mass up the Berber camel archers, which shred. They absolutely shred everything that the Magyars are going to want to be doing. This is a very hard Civ matchup now for them to win without being able to grab enough of an advantage against the Berber player.
What's the play now from the Magyar and Khmer? I mean, getting that Scorpion Mass and then Cav Archers and just winning it from just pure range like that?
Scorpions and Knights, probably. Something like that. But even still, it's like the Berbers can go for Camel.
How well do the Berber Camels perform against the Scorpions, assuming that Blue can get the Scorpions out?
Not great. Not great. But again, you don't necessarily need to take that fight. You're unlikely to be facing up against enough Scorpions at this stage of the game where that would be too much of a concern. Imp on the way in for PittyGOD, but castles on the way up, and it's not like we have any castles of our own and not in a position to put one down. So what is this Imp going to give the Khmer player? I tell you, a fat load of naffle.
Yeah, we're seeing deja vu.
It feels a bit Imp into GG to me.
We're seeing I'm getting a bit of deja vu because we had that early castle and it didn't really translate into too much, and now we see the early Imp. I'm not losing out hope yet for Pink Potatoes, but it's tough. Look at that massive. Well, yeah, we do have a massive cavalry archer there. Can they take out those knights, or at least cause them some problems?
They can give them some problems, but Imp is on the way in for red, and I like Huns, man.
Yeah.
Huns, they got those. They got that production, that's for sure.
I like what MT. Look at these knights though in Red's base there. Let's see how many kills they can get out. Can they get 24 like they did in that last game? Those 3 scouts that took out all of Red's economy at the back. He does see it.
Red does spot it.
Yeah, he does see it.
So they killed 2.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, he's on it. He's attentive. I do like the fact that they're still trying these kind of things, trying to poke here and there, see what kind of they can get away with. So it's the right move, but yeah, they just don't really have the army mass. Or what am I talking about? I mean, Green does have something there, but Daniel just looking so dangerous there.
He is. University on the way. We're going to try and get ballistics for our camel archers. How close to being able to click up is Dan? Not close at all. He's got the gold. He could buy his way up if he wanted, I guess, which could be an option. So there is a window now. We're in Imp, and we've got a decent mass up of cav archers. Problem is the Berber camel archers shred so hard Magyar cav archers.
Okay, so Magyar is just in this like upgrading into a dead end kind of situation.
Yeah.
So I guess the Magyar just has to try to fight the Hun and avoid the Berber.
But even still, it's like Huns still do everything that the Magyars do as well, but kind of have an easier time. Like, yeah.
Jeez.
This is a tough matchup. It's a very tough matchup.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Khmer is going to add into it, though. It's adding in stables all over the damn map. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They are giving it their everything.
And look at these 5 castles from Daniel just controlling the center of the map. That's the interesting thing about the team Combi here, is that they're in the middle. They can easily join forces, whereas Team Pink Potatoes are all on the periphery of the map, so it's hard for them to clump enough troops together.
There we go. Imp bought by Daniel. I think Imp will be a winning thing for them. Raids for red. Castle going to come up at the front to help this push. And we're going to try and raid red into oblivion, but I just don't think it's going to work.
Okay, that's what those stables are for, eh? Just right click.
Yeah.
Scouts everywhere, like cavalry everywhere, and just see if you can
get something.
Yeah.
But it like that stops being effective as soon as you stop having like an economy.
That's the thing. It is an open map, so something like that could technically work. They could avoid the death ball from the Team Combi, but they are on the defensive. I like what Green's doing though with those cavalry archers. I mean, he's keeping them alive. 26 kills that army has. But yeah, like you're saying, all those red cavaliers just running amok, cheap, or the Hun cavalry just taking out all those farms. How are we on the Vil count though? Look at that. Somehow Team Pink Potatoes ahead in the Vils, 20 ahead again, or 15.
That's because Daniel isn't too eco heavy, but you're gonna see that level up get close very fast as the Vil count of Green absolutely plummets. We don't even realize that raid hits our gold. Like, we've lost so much. We were busy microing. More of Blue's stuff is getting shredded. Seeing the score climb. Vil count still okay, but it's not. It's not really okay. It's not really okay at all. Pink Potatoes almost in shambles. Parthian tactics on the way in. So we're still raiding. Like, the raids are almost even, but it's just like it's the effectiveness of the raids. I'm not convinced
that the blue raids are gonna
necessarily noticed.
Oh, we have a pause.
Maybe somebody dropped.
Oh no, hopefully not.
Oh no, they haven't. It's just a sec, please.
Right. So Team Pink Potatoes, they've gotten themselves back in this set. They tied it off. It's game 5. But they've got their back against the wall. I like what PittyGOD is doing. I feel like it's a nice, final encore for what. Yeah, Hail Mary, a final encore to what he's been doing all set. So I like it. But what's the answer to the wave they've been pushed to the periphery? And I just random ideas in my head. Like, should he send gold to Magar? He's sitting on 1,500 gold. Can that push MT Explorer above the threshold to have that mass of cav archers that's good enough to survive almost anything? I don't know. Because Blue's sitting on a lot of gold. He doesn't need it for his raids. His economy is more or less fine in the corner. He's got lots of space to move into. Green could really use the gold now. He doesn't have any gold income, right? He's lost his gold.
It says he's got 18 on gold. I just don't know where that 18 is.
Oh, I see some in the middle of his map there. There's also a relic there that hasn't been taken. But if the Mygar player can get 60 cav archers, that can survive any paladin or cavalier attack.
It can't survive Berber camel archers though.
That's true. Maybe.
That's the concern.
Right.
Elite battle Ellies? I mean, that would be, I think, the dream for the Khmer. I just don't think we're going to get there.
Right. What a strange game. These Huns are just rampaging like in real history, just all over the place. It's hard to know who's outdoing the other. Like, Khmer and Hun are just all over pursuing a very similar strategy. But look at the gold count there from Team Pink Potato. It's actually not bad right now.
Yeah. They've done an amazing job of holding and stabilizing. Receiving that much damage and not it being game ending is really impressive. Which shows that tournament experience, shows that semi-final caliber of player coming in, because certainly me, if I receive some of those raids, I'm like, well, okay, I'm dead. Game's over. I'm dead.
Yeah.
It's done. GG. Good luck next.
Huggy G saying here. Yeah, that's right. They're just the survivors. We saw that in game 3. I think it was game 3, right? They were just how long that game went. Even though it seemed over in early castle. Huggy G saying elite battle elephant is the play. If he stops building hussars. I mean,
he's
maybe
he's there.
He's there,
and it is on the way. He's starting to do that battle elephant transition. It needs to be elite though.
I mean, that could be a good move, but I don't know how that works exactly. I mean, look at these castles in the middle. Like, where would the attack happen? Like, you'd have to avoid the castles, go straight for the economy, I guess.
It's alright. Your Magyar player makes some trebs, but the battle elephants clear everything else.
So look at the stabilization here. Like we see, suddenly I say that and suddenly see a group of camel archers. Right, this is what I was worrying about throughout the game.
Soon to be elite camel archers as well.
Yeah, here it is.
Plus
Here's
traps.
what you've been warning about all game: cav archers against the camel archers. Yikes! But you see blue and green now being split there in the middle, and this is something that red and yellow haven't really needed to worry about because they've been in the center of the map. But maybe green has the numbers. They've got the gold.
It's not even elite. Like, it's not even heavy cav archer either.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. I if this was if it was me playing, I'd have like 10 cav archers. But I like the mass. But yeah, heavy cav would be great. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes sharing resources, like when one player needs a lot, like sometimes it can. I know they're so busy though. They don't have time for this.
Yeah, that's so busy.
Nobody has time to send
a raid.
But to
Paladin
get that
on the way in.
Okay, right.
Heavy cav archer arrives though.
Here it is. Okay, it's
that's
on the way.
very useful here, especially because we stopped joining in yellow.
And
now we're raiding into blue.
Elite elephants. Okay, yeah, I see that on the top there. So this is what I was worried about with the elephants. It sounds nice, but the mobility is what's kept the team in the game, I think. The fact that they've been all over the place, throwing them off balance. Elephants are slow as, you can guess.
You need the mass. I think that's pretty important for them. You get the mass, and then the real nice thing about them is that they will kind of hard counter everything that is currently on the field.
Right. Okay. I see that. I can see that. I think the combination of elephants and some hussars mixed in there just to kind of engage the raids. Oh, geez. What are we seeing, guys? What is this? 25 elephants now. And the cav archer force is still alive. Does Team Pink Potato have a chance here? Is this game still...
They absolutely have a chance.
Wow.
They absolutely have a chance. With an elephant mass, they absolutely do. The problem is that gold is going to start being an issue for them very, very soon.
Right.
They need to regain a huge chunk of the middle.
Yeah.
Otherwise... Or at least start trade, like something.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe
that elephant mass.
They've got the whole length of the left side of the map. Maybe a little trade line to start there. Of course, that's really expensive, and they don't have they haven't actually, winning a pitched battle. That's key before you think about trade. But now the castle going down. Wow, what is this game? Last game,
keep those elephants together.
Yeah.
Keep the elephants together. Don't throw them in against the camels and trickles.
Oh no. Come on, PittyGOD. Okay, so I guess
Don't let them micro you.
Yeah. Okay, so oh no, look at these cav archers targeting stables. I don't like that. But sorry, what was I going to say? In the last game, I was really feeling good about the Pink Potatoes, but this game, I felt a bit off balance with them, but maybe this is the window.
This is their window. It's a risky window.
Yeah. It's
a very, very risky window, but they've been taking basically the best fights that they could. Right? Those camel archers didn't come they didn't go chasing the cav archers. That's what you want, right? You want your hard counters. You be searching for their hard counter. Instead, we're having camel archers facing against battle elephants and paladins struggling against the heavy cav archers. It's a huge mass.
Yeah. So I think that's what Huggy G was just saying in the comments. It's like if you can combine the elephants with the cav archers, then maybe that's something. Oh no, these cav archers have got to make sure they don't get stuck here in the corner.
Oh, it's a paladin surround.
Yeah, it could be nasty, but he saw it in time, I think, and he's running through the paladins. Okay, he's trying. Is this the moment that cavalry archer mass goes down?
I think so. That's a lot of paladins.
And I don't like what happened to the elephants. They have disappeared. He took down one castle. He's still got 10 on the map. And this is tough. camel archers and paladins against that cav archer force. You know?
It should be a clear up. But
yeah,
like there's no team comms. I genuinely, which it feels like that they're not talking about like what help they need. Instead, I think Red's getting a little bit overwhelmed. The raids are pretty consistent. We're down at 87 vills for Red.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the vill count actually from Red, 88. You know, so Blue doing a great job with those. The Hussars really did their job. But you know, it's much easier for Red and Yellow to fight together because of their position. You know, so if you think of the fact that Pink Potato is split, like they've been doing really well, given they've been split here. Those paladins should get cleared up. Guys, the game is now over an hour. Game 5. What is this?
It's not ending anytime soon either. Like the paladins will be cleared. We are in a position. The one thing that we've got going for us is that we can genuinely start trade.
Yeah.
Like whenever gold starts to be an issue, we can start trade. It's not an issue just yet.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got that full half control, which we don't have. So we can see PittyGOD starting to loop all the way around this northern side. So map control, actually, even though on the map it looks like it's so much like better for having that lockdown in the middle, that stops being as important soon.
Right. Yeah, if they can get some trade up, then the whole gold situation just starts as a little trickle and then it ends up being a flood. At some point, and this castle is going to go up. I wondered if Yellow was going to see that in time. Did not, and then PittyGOD's castle does go up. Okay, so just I keep being surprised that I don't know if Red's raids have been as effective as Blue's. Consistently further behind in the economy for team.
This one's pretty
Combi.
Good.
Yeah, this one's pretty good. Yeah, I was looking at it. Yeah, you're right. I was just looking at it as I was saying that, and I was thinking, okay, yeah, probably one of the first. Sometimes, yeah. Okay, so I'm sure Blue will see it. Hopefully,
just as Yellow hits as well, and Yellow can't even hop into the TC because the TC only has 92 HP on it. So those are all dead fills as well.
Okay, so Blue's going to have to respond here. Yeah, I see Green trying to sneak into Red down in the bottom. So many things happening at once. I'm not seeing any trade units yet, though. Oh, wait, is that banking? Okay, I thought maybe it was the trade upgrade.
Trying to send some res to each other. I guess food is such an important thing for Blue to have, and Blue's lost so many of their farmers to raids.
Yeah.
And that TC goes down to 4 Hussar. That's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
only 109 vills for
Green,
potatoes there for Green, having a tough time. 93 for Dan.
Yeah, Team Combi it's almost squarely 2-11 both teams. What an evenly matched set of teams here. Like, look at this. It's just and I like the way MTX Sport's been using those cav archers, like given that disadvantage, you know, with the camel archers.
All it takes is for the camel archers to come over, though.
And
like,
I keep wondering why they haven't done it, you know? I guess I
don't even know where they are. Finally, are they finally coming over to support?
Yeah. Okay, so Green doing a bit of a Hail Mary here, running right into Red's base, hoping to maybe draw away the raids, allow their bases to recover there a bit.
Ooh.
Oh no. Look at this.
But it's a surround.
Look at the surround.
It's a surround. You've got to be able to do this. Is the moment.
Pink potatoes. Yeah, you gotta. He's got some helps, eh? Oh jeez, I can't tell who's. Yeah, he's taking the fight.
God, they're just killing halves. They're not killing the. This is it. It's supposed to be the clear. It's supposed to be the clear right here.
And look at these trebs. Green's sending trebs in as well. They're taking the fire. I mean, I don't know what's worse or better, taking the fire. Not the unit I would want to absorb fire, but I guess if it takes down the camels, maybe.
I guess it's only 20 camel archers, though, against 40 of the heavy cav archers. And just pure numbers.
And just enough halbs. Just enough halbs in there. And Blue taking advantage of it and sending Hussars back into the economy. Oh, jeez. No, but I think Team Combi just They have the right combo. They're the paladins and the camels. Oh no, the effort by MT Explorer.
Yeah, there's the mass finally gone. And we don't really have a fantastic Vil count anymore for MT.
Yeah, but it's strange. Like on the as much as it's looking rough right now, but like tactically the game can continue. You know, like they haven't lost. They still have 200 Vils. Could they get their trade up here? Like what? Maybe the next fight will go their way. This game is wild.
I think that's kind of what it's angling up for. What's brilliant, Huggy's right. It turns out that the first time they decide to take a fight together, they win.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's what we've been wondering all game. Is just why. Yeah, that's
Blue
right.
Is being such a nuisance.
Yeah. So this is something we've been wondering about. Or I was wondering about as well. Like it's like, you know, the positioning of the map. Like the yellow and red could fight together if they really. And I guess Pink Potatoes, they know that, and that's why they've been trickling in little raids this whole game.
They haven't set up trade though. Yeah. Blue is now out of gold, so we can't really make any more elephants, and the elephants were a very important part of our comp, and we're going to lose a lot of our food now to paladin raids, uncontested paladin raids, because we don't have elephants to deal with it, and we are cut off now at the top.
They do have.
I still think this is Combi's game.
Yeah, they had the edge all game. There was a window for Team Pink, but it looks like they didn't quite grasp it. They still have stone, Team Pink, so Team Pink Potato, they could sell it and some of that wood and then try to set up the trade line with that. But that would involve using the army they've got left. So Green has to really not shoot at stables and instead save his allies' economy and get their trade up, you know.
Oh no, we've lost too many Vils.
Yeah, I don't like this. Maybe it's the communication that we've been talking about here and there. Blue is hurting right now, and Green is not really doing commensurate damage on red. Right? Now he's moving, but he was just hitting some stables, and he's done that a few times. He's going in now, so let's see what he can do now. Okay, we're at minute an hour and 15. But Blue is, look, what's Blue's mill count? 25 down to 69 Vils.
Yeah.
He's got wood.
68 for red.
Yeah.
But there's no way the Magyars should be able to beat the Berbers late game. Right? Like, if this is what our 1v1 ends up as, and then you add in that there's still Paladin raids going into Green, I don't know. This could still go on for a while, but I still feel like Combi has that position. They just don't have an answer to the 60 cav archers at the moment.
They have moved ahead in economy and, well, mostly the economy. Neither team has done the. We're seeing some of those trash upgrades coming in. The elite skirmisher now. Neither team has moved into trade though. I like this raid though from Green. Like he's finally using the mobility. He's got Halbs at home to deal with the paladins. They've cleared the raids. Could this be Team Pink Potatoes coming back from the dead again?
Second wave of raids coming in.
Oh, from yellow, here it is. But Blue has his. Yeah, I would still say Blue needs some backup here. So I wish Green would send some Halbs. Maybe he's going to send something else. Look at Blue's economy, by the way. 4,000 wood, no food. You know, neither Green or Blue have food. You know, their economies are out of whack right now. But Green trying to do damage here at the back. I did not expect this set to go this long.
Nope.
I'm bumping up to my next.
We started at 1.
Yeah.
I've got 15 minutes.
Yeah,
until my next set's supposed to start. I thought I'd have like an hour and a half or two in between the sets.
I'm bumping up against the next thing I had to do, and it's I'm like, wow, like I don't want this set to end, but it's also like what a set, what an encore.
The stubbornness. The absolute stubbornness of both of these teams.
Yeah, you know, it's. I'm liking what Green's doing here. He's realizing that he can run around. If he could manage to split those cav archers into 2 groups and cause even more damage in more places, it's really hard on the micro. Again, coming low elo armchair commentary here, but like imagine disabling both economies with those mobile cav archers, because a lot of the team Combi is idling right now.
But they are moving down to the right hand side. We've got markets ready.
Yeah, I just
got markets ready.
5 or 4 from.
We don't have anything up top.
Oh,
so
that's right. Yeah, and look at
it's also not safe.
Yeah, and
it's not safe.
Blue is in a really tough spot. I really think Green should make it he needs to resuscitate his ally now, because 50 vills, 12 mill units, that's the lowest on the map right now, and Blue's losing his base, and he's trying to rebuild in the far right, and Green's gonna support him back there. I don't know. I guess you could always trade across the middle of the map. Go straight past those castles. That's a nice trade line.
I think it gets very, very hard with PittyGOD being so far behind. They were really being carried a little bit by the very successful raids. Not having at least an area that was like secured or walled in at all from the Khmer player meant that they were easily punished. And as soon as we got some siege added in, strong. I do think this game would have been over faster if Yellow and Red had played together and just focused on like one player for a little bit.
Right.
But that's fine. They can do 1v1s instead.
Yeah. It's a bit tragic, so to say, because Green did have some trebs and he lost them to protect his cav archer in that one engagement that we saw with the camel archers. So it looks like Green is he's finally moving up with an army here. He's maxed out, but his ally is at 91 pop. It's tough. Interestingly, Blue is still trying to do damage, though. He's causing damage here to Yellow, but they have detected his new base. They see his new base. That's all. Those 3 TCs in the top right. That's
with nothing else.
That's more or less it.
Either.
He's got a little bit more here and there at top left, but what a game, guys! This set has really just caught me off guard by surprise several times, and I'm loving it. But I love the hustle from the team Pink, but it feels like they're just I'm not sure if they know what their strategy is right now. And look at this engagement here on the left.
It should be a total clear up. Yellow has every single advantage. You can't out micro this. This is a throwaway. Maybe try and just get rid of the bombards. That's something.
Yeah, he's got to. Yeah, maybe he's doing that now. Yep, you read his mind. He's going for the. I guess if he had sniped those bombards like 5 or 10 minutes ago, Blue could have been in a much better position right now. But unfortunately, Blue he's lost his castles, and his base in the top right has been found.
It's a slow slide into a loss. I think from here, especially with the lack of trade, which not really an issue for Team Combi because they still have some gold that they can be taking. Yeah, so
a little bit of gold here and there. I think I see some gold. I thought I saw some earlier, but what about Team Combi? Are they getting their trade up at all, or?
No, they're not even bothering. Like
they're not bothering it. See some markets, but oh jeez, that's the suffering, guys. The suffering. Look at all these halbs. 50 of them running up against these camels. I mean, chasing them away, giving Blue a little bit of breathing room. I do love that Green is pretty much still maxed out, keeping the fight alive, but both Red and Yellow in a better shape, and the Civ, like we've been saying all game, the Civ selection has been in their favor.
Trying to trade. There we go. Castle in that corner. Gold and corner going to be resecured. Trade going to be set up.
Oh, okay, there it is. Look at that castle on that hill. Beautiful. And those Blue TCs, I love the fact that he was keeping this economy going, but it's tough. And he's still got the 2 there in the top left, but when it starts being a 2v1, it's really hard to keep it going.
Gums.
So they still have some stone. They could sell that and try to get the trade going, but it's just everything's vulnerable now to those camel archers. All game it was, I guess.
And constant raids.
Raids.
So many markets.
Look at these trade cards. They're coming out. He's got 8, I think.
Yeah, into the waiting army of red and yellow paladins in place as well. They'll see the trade starting, secured the corner. This has to be Combi's game. There's no way you spring back from it. We had a window, but I think we never massed up our elephants into like a significant number into a ball and then had them move forward with the support of the cav archers.
Yeah,
so
it really is tragic. Let's see what the chat is saying. I'm gonna ask them.
Just huggy spamming, loads of huggy spam, and a little raid from the nag.
Yeah. What are they saying here? Both teams. Yeah. So it's really just a rating game. Just looking at Huggy G's comments here. Yeah, like if they, like you're saying, if the elephants had massed up, if the cavalry archers had been with the elephants, if the trade had come in a little bit earlier, anyway, it's so much to think about, and you're constantly dealing with raids, but I like what Green has done. He figured it out. He got the halbs out. It was the right thing to do. Just came a bit late, and unfortunately, Blue is crippled now. Blue is just way out of it. He's sitting on
32 vills.
32 vills. Look at his economy, his score. Like he's got, just keeping his TCs producing vills is a challenge now.
And half of them are in the right hand corner dying slowly to 2 paladins.
I mean, Green does have some cards out now, but he can't. And they're actually trading because they're able to get through. It's kind of like running the blockade right
barely.
now. Yeah,
like barely.
Run the blockade. Get that gold. But it's open target for Team Combi, who've just been consistent throughout the whole set. And like you're saying, it might just be the set. I really salute the effort, though, from Green here. And I like the Treb there trying to do what he can. A new TC from Blue coming down. The fight is on. No surrender. But
it is no surrender, but it probably is time.
Yeah, it's tough.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
13 military only, 13 vills, only 40 military on the field compared to the 100 military of Team Combi.
Yeah. And
it's trash.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just down to trash units. He has a little bit of. No, he's down to 1 trade card. They have been targeted. He could not get that trade up. So yeah, it's tough because it's all about we saw that in the Stellar final, the way that Smiley and Sito it's all about coordinating and protecting your ally. They did what they could, but Blue just left to the wolves just a little bit too long, and now. Fortunately, is collapsed, and but yeah.
Is it brutal?
Is
it brutal?
The pain, the suffering, the agony. I just see the fighting spirit from Green here, but he's down himself to 23 million. I can't even see them. Where are they? Is he raiding or? Oh, there they are. The Halbs, the last line of defense. But here comes the siege from Team Combi, I think, or is that?
Yeah, eventually. We got 1 capped ram.
It's crawling.
We got 1 capped ram just chilling out by a stable.
But look at these.
It's going to wait for a horse to drag the ram forward. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah,
you've been warning about it all game. No, I see a cannon as well. Yellow has a cannon there. You've been warning about it all game. It might die, actually, if it runs too forward. Okay, 1 more kill for Team Pink Potatoes. Anyway, you've been warning about it all game, that those camel archers being so powerful and so difficult to take down, and Daniel has kept them alive, and here they are standing like vultures outside of Green's base, snuffing out any hope of a breakout as soon as it starts forming. Sorry.
They're sort of the hard counter,
right,
to everything that goes on. They're such a solid unit, and for any cav archer civ facing up against a camel archer, is a bad time, and we did such a good job of like pulling back and microing down the elephants as well when the elephant mass was building. So genuinely fair play to Daniel, who's I think played pretty excellently the entire series. I gotta give it to him. There definitely some games that were hinging on Daniel being able to do the work while poor Santo died.
Yeah.
Poor Santo died.
I feel almost there's the GGs coming out and Team Pink Potatoes heroically fighting to the last and GGing, and this game 1 hour and 35 minutes. Game 5, I think it's every game went beyond an hour except maybe the second one.
Pretty much. I'm just imagining PittyGOD was there just being like, fuck! I had you!
Yeah!
You're on the ropes!
That's right. What a tough way to go.
Obviously, I would have loved to be able to do an interview.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've got time.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think you've got time either.
Yeah, I gotta probably have to run, but yeah, I don't know. Or anyway, yeah, up to you. Up to you, Tom. Up to you. But if you have to run, it's totally understand it. We're now in our end of the 4th hour of this of this stream. Yeah. It's been a journey for me. It was quite an epic morning here. Started off bleary-eyed, and now it's
now it's the afternoon.
Yeah, the pot of coffee has been drunk, and we're But what a set, guys! This was incredible. Frankly, I think it might have been just from the back and forths and the grit and the refusal to surrender. I might have been the best set I've streamed this tournament. But there have been some great sets, but I really enjoyed this one. So, Tom, what are your thoughts? How do you sum that one up?
It was pretty top. These teams played their socks off again. For the lower division in the tournament, I think they brought a really high level. Obviously, some great fun mistakes like trying to chop through diagonal tree lines that aren't even connected to the tree line. That, just good stuff all round. So there was stuff to learn from. There was good gameplay. I think these teams will make for a very interesting final. Commiserations to Pink Potatoes and congratulations to Combi. Always great when a semi-final goes the distance. Right. So, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for co-casting with me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks to you, Tom.
I would have needed a co-caster on a long one like this. Holy moly, doing this on my own would have been a vibe.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Really, really enjoyed the cast with you. And yeah, what a set. I really applaud both teams. Congrats to Team Combi for going to the finals with a face-off against Team Chachari. Still to be scheduled. And then, yeah, big hats off to Potatoes going the full run, showing all the fighting spirit. So big congrats to both teams. Really appreciate the set. And yeah, thanks also to the audience for all those who stayed with us.
For the whole thing for some.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, very kind.
Amazing.
I'm not going to raid into myself because I think what I will have to do is cancel my first cast of the first game that I was going to cover, just because I need a break. Right. I need to have something to snack on before I get into the next one. So I think I will take a break. So, Hypnos, if there's somebody that you want to raid into, you go for it. For now, though, I will head to our ending scene. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody. You've been great.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Discord. Right, and that should make it so only I can hear you. Yes.
Right. I'm just...
There you go. Thank you very much. That was all right.
Yeah, that was quite a wild ride there. I'm just having to close some things on my side here. And I am ending the stream. Tom, what a ride! Thank you for that was a lot of fun. Sorry, I got a bit couple times during